begins and the sky is clear. We know Toasty's coming, bringing cheer. A friend with a smile, a heart that's bright. Everything feels better when he's in sight. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friend. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. With tales to spin and jokes to share, Toasty's the one who's always there. A clever mind and a spirit so kind. He's the friend that's one of a kind. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friend. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. With tales to spin and jokes to share, Toasty's the one who's always there. A clever mind and a spirit so kind. He's the friend that's one of a kind. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friend. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you. From every moment to every new day, Toasty's the one who's always there. A friend to count on through thick and thin. It's always a joy when he walks in. Hey Toasty, hey, hello our friend. With you around, the fun won't end. A voice so warm, a laugh so true. Toasty, we're always glad to see you.
Hello there, David. hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. We are just about good to go, because today I already tweeted that I was live. So all I'm doing, well, I guess you can see my face now. There, it's my face. I know. Yes, I'm just retweeting that I'm live. It says that there's replies on my... I don't even care. It said that there was replies on my... Ew, never mind, cover it up? Cover it up? Cover it up! What am I, the FBI? You're so... I don't even know. I don't even know what to say. There we go. Done, done, and done. You go away. Now, yep, we're here. Says there's 0 viewers watching. Alright, now it says 3. I don't even know what's up with YouTube stuff. And bam. I'm a bit sad, but it's okay, we'll live.
Criminals! Your sentence is to be hanged from
Damn
the
it.
neck until dead. Let your souls feed the first ones, and your bodies feed the land.
Look, Mr. Man. That's hanging done improperly, just so you know. When, like, they hanged people back in the day, it was their neck snapping that killed them. They weren't supposed to, like, suffocate. If they did that, then things were wrong. But it's fine. And you don't want to know how I know. How do I want to turn on frickin' what is it? Subtitles. Not seeing an option. Whatever, we don't care, we're playing Witch.
Foul witch!
Yep.
Your very own coven cast you out for your forbidden pursuits.
Mm-hmm.
Your twisted necromancy ends here, at the end of a noose. Speak your last.
What the heck is this? Oh, solo. Derp. No, we're just gonna go standard. Somebody already made a character with my name, Sabrino, the Italian witch. How dare they? And why does that matter? I do not know how to spell Italian. Most people's necks would snap, but if they didn't, then they wish it did. That is true. Italian. Because I can't spell, but thankfully my phone can. No, I can't. It's trying to make that intelligent. There we go. That's so dumb that somebody took my name. I got it in the first one. Sabrina the Italian Witch. Man, that's a mouthful. But it's fine. That worked. They can't take my Sabrina away from me. Yes. Bro can't even spell Italian. Well, can you? I don't believe you. You had a freaking thing. You cheated. Hacks. Here we are. I want to be a druid, but I can't be a druid yet. Select a movement type, is we can do WASD movement, or we can do the mouse movement. I want to try WASD. Look at this pee.
I will not join the dead today.
No, you won't, I guess. I can dodge roll. Heck yeah. What the heck? Well, that's kind of cool. I can strafe and shit.
Glad to see another living soul.
I'm glad to see you're
The miller
stupid.
went off to warn Clearfell about a strange sickness.
You still cheated. David, that proves absolutely nothing.
Now, all those who drowned in the flooding, suddenly they ain't so dead no more.
You ain't so
I would
dead.
appreciate it if you could.
Well, I got him.
Reach Clearfell. Find the miller.
You find the river,
The
you
dead rise
freaking
again.
dumb bitch.
Oh, I'm going to like it here.
Oh my god. This is so much better than it was. My god! This is insane! And yet, there's my dodge roll. Look at me. This is dope as shit. I mean, that's what all the reviews are saying, but yes. The major issue that I saw with it, which is a freaking issue. Oh, it wants me to go to Clearfall. Whatever, get out of here. What do I have? Oh, it grants a skill. Oh, that's the skill that I'm using right now. Alright, well that's easy. I think I should be here to be centered. I can't tell. All F4. Oh my god. Don't you dare cite the old magic to me, witch. I was there when it was written. And now I'm a witch. I'm Sabrino the Italian witch because Sabrino was taken by some jerkwad. It also shouldn't matter in this day and age. They need to fix shit like that. Because you can look up stuff by, like, the account with Pathfinder or whatever. Like, that was a thing in the day so people could find your freaking character. There's other ways of doing that now. Skeleton warrior minion. Oh, I can have both. What the heck is happening? Press what? To direct my minions? I need to press the apostrophe button? This one. Oh. It's actually not as bad as I thought it was. It's like, where the hell is that? In frickin' Florida or some shit. I don't know. I feel like most people, or there's quite a few people playing witches nowadays. Or currently. Can I attack people with a scepter? Receptor? I don't know. I don't care, and I don't know. Heck yeah, unearth.
This oozes darkness.
I welcome it. But yes, I'd rather... Oh! Okay. And I can just have some gems. That is very different from the first game, and I'm fine with this. Raises spikes. Oh, wait a minute, that would be modifiers for that particular one. Okay. That's fine. Oh, now I have to hit G. Boom. I want you, I guess, there. Can I... What does this do? Will it tell me? Like a year and a half later. Show me. Summons reviving skeleton warriors. It's just a persistent thing. So I guess I don't need to bind it. Ha! I could punch people! Hi, Lenore! Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I feel like the witch is probably one of the more popular classes. It's a fun one. We're doing it mostly because it honors Sabrina, but to be completely frank, as I said earlier, I do want to be the druid. I wanted to be the druid for this stream. It's just not in the game yet. But I can play, which is the important thing. Because there were some issues in... I know how to use my frickin' skill! Fine. I'll do
I
it.
just found my path to power.
Oh, did you now? But yeah. I mean, nothing against the witch. It's like a necromancy character. I had a lot of fun with my witch in the first game, but... Yeah, I like druids more. But I like shape-shifting. So I want to be that. I was super excited for it, and I'm still freaking excited for the druid. That's my jam. You get to turn into bears. You get to turn into other things than bears too, which I didn't remember. I did see a video on that. Uh-oh. I know how to heal. Stop telling me how to play the game. Frickin' tutorial. Can you hit the thing? Oh my god. She has the accuracy of me in real life. That's actually a joke. I'm pretty good with like a gun and stuff when I go target shooting. What the heck? I'm literally like aiming right at them. Yes. Kill them all. This game is freaking dope as shit. Why do... Oh my god. That's dope. I just like resurrect them passively. I don't need to do shit. That's really awesome. Press P to aliquot skill points. It wants me to go up. I'll do what I want, Mr. Man. Requirements not met. Okay, fine. I'll play your game. A spell a minion or an energy shield? We'll do that. I want to do more damage. More damage sounds very nice. I need to get Mario in this game. For those of you who don't know, that's a reference to Sabrina in Elder Scrolls Online, who's a sorceress. But I mean, she's like a witch. And then she can summon whatever. I mean, she has like this demon that follows her. So that's pretty neat. Give me that. But what the hell am I trying to say with that? I don't even know. Oh yeah, she has like, because you get pets in that game. So she has, well, Giuseppe is her demon. And then she has Mario as her cat, which does war crimes. I didn't mean to roll that way. Ouch. No, oh shit. I fucked that up. No, you don't. No! Ouch! Don't die me! This is so scary. Leave me the fuck alone and hit my minion. That's what they're there for. Oh, what? I still got hit. I gotta heal. This is scary. Stop summoning your freaking minions. Aha, I dodged you that time, bitch. Yeah, die. This is freaking dope as shit.
Dismal.
Do 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 do. What did I get? I need to enter town. Fine, I'll work on it. What do I have? I have a wooden club, which would let me hit people. I don't really want to hit people though. Augments a magic item with a new modifier. Upgrades normal to a magical. I have a lesser mana flask and a lesser mana flask. It's the same thing. Consumes 10 out of 60, so it's got 6 charges. 6 charges. But it's unidentified. Check this shit out. Ooh. Okay. Give me that. 50 life over 3 seconds. 10 out of 6. So 6 charges. Okay. We used what, like 2, 3 in that one battle?
Well done. Please come inside.
I don't want to. You scare me. You're mean. You're probably going to say I'm fat. But that's just not true. Let's check this map. Or let's not check the map. You have no microtransactions to display. I know. What the heck? Why am I on this feature tab? Why is there nothing here? Oh, there's packs. I could get some of these because I got the early access. I have 300 points. Can I actually get Mario in this game? That would be dope. What? Ah! What the hell? That looks cool. That would look cool. But nah, I look like a frickin' nerd at the moment. Which is accurate to me in real life. These packs. Yeah, I know. Sales. The shop. Are there pet? There are pets. There's one pet. There's a suspicious pet rock pet variations. I don't want that. I want the cat. So yeah, there's no cat at the moment. That's fine. An extra character slots. How many character slots do we have? I guess we can find out if we click on it. So it adds an extra character slot to your account. I think though we probably have more than one. We should have at least like 2 or whatever. I got to go. Sorry you couldn't stay on. That's fine, David. Thank you so much for dropping on by. How do I check my map? Tab. That's tab. Okay, we've explored this map completely. Let's go. But yeah, so I imagine a lot of people are doing the witch right now. I probably should have done sorceress then, but I wanted to remake Sabrina if I'm not going to be the druid. And the whole thing is
this all that remains?
I will be doing more videos. I want to do some with the druid. So that's the plan. That's part of why I got the early access, was to show off the druid. But it's fine.
Friendly's the name. Well, have no fear. I'll smith for you what I can.
Cool. An uncut skill gem creates a skill gem up to level 1. Okay. How do you do this?
The particular dark hour stalk. Now, if you could channel your violence against this devourer, as Finn calls it, we'd be indebted to you.
Those are not here yet, so I do not have the shape shifting. But yes, it's like the first game, but different. I actually like this new system of the uncut skill gems because previously you had to rely on RNG. Hi there, Messiah. Welcome to the stream. I recognize you. You from Danjo's streams, right? The Farts and Crap Show? It's nice to see you, my friend. Have you played Path of Exile before? This is great. It's like the first and just improved. Why does this person have a cat, but I don't have a cat? Why can't I get a cat? What's BS? I want to have a cat because Sabrina is a reoccurring character for me, and she has a cat named Mario who likes to commit war crimes. I'm just not the same without my Mario. Give me Mario. We could get one of these. So I think she's mostly focused on this occult tree, and then I can do some elemental, which is the sorceress. I see. Wow, that's pretty nice. Like, all the witches things are like here. But then like, yeah. Never played them, but I always, oh, it's awesome. And this is like better than the first. No offense to the first. First is great, but I like this system where if I want a particular skill for my build or whatever, I can craft it. I can't craft. Well, I can't do unearthed because I already have an unearthed. Okay. But I can. Don't I have skeleton warrior? What do I have for the skeleton thing? Oh, I don't have it as a gem. I have it as it's in my item, so I'd lose it. I getcha. I think. Yeah, I kind of want this spark, but I mean the minions would be good. I'm doing a minion magic build, unsurprising. I'm holding out for the druid. Once the druid's out, we're going to be playing them. I do like Sabrina, but I was super excited for this one because they're adding a druid and shapeshifting, and druids are one of my favorite classes, period. So I'll do. Why is this such a hard decision? What does the Scale Sniper do? Oh, so it just reserve, but then I'd have some skeleton warriors and snipers. That sounds good to me. Oh, he's going to tell me.
Snipers do high damage but have low life.
Yes.
They can be commanded to fire an arrow of poison gas.
Okay, what about this?
Skeletal warriors have high defense but don't do much damage. Use them to shield yourself or other minions in your army. Skeletal minions revive automatically, so long as no other minions have died recently.
Okay.
Skeleton.
Alright. Yeah, I'll do the minions, because we have the warriors at the moment. And then, boom. We'll put you here. Haha! Wait, up here. Why does it want me to put it? Oh, what? What is happening? Oh. Why can't I choose for Skeleton Warrior? I can only choose for the Sniper. Maybe because it's skill gem and the other is just on my item. I don't know. I'm confused. I have a hood. It's shabby, but that's fine. We're in the beginning. You Druid, it's your favorite as well, right? Aren't they awesome? What games do you like there, Messiah? What games do you play? No, channel this violence against the Devourer. Heck, I'm on it. You can buy and sell items.
Take your fancy?
There's money in this game? Okay. That's not terrible, but
Might make good scrap.
I actually liked in the first game that there wasn't money, there was a barter system, because it made the setting feel more real. But in this one, the setting is like this city that was in the first game has now expanded and is now, oh, what is it? It's like 6 years later. So yeah, that makes sense that they might have money now. I want these. I don't have enough money for anything, but that's okay. We'll get it.
A kind leader.
Man, you play just about
Hopefully
everything.
he survives.
I feel that. I really like RPGs and so forth. RPGs. Is it a Portal? Stash tabs. Let's see. I want that cat thing that they have. I'm looking for it now that I know that it exists. It's not a pet, because the pet is just a rock, and I don't want that rock. So weapon? Nah. And I don't think it's armor. What the heck is that? I don't know. What would it be, though? Is it a account feature? It's a cursor pack. Okay, that's cool. Visual effects. I imagine that it would be this. My god, I like this one. You just make them explode. We have like a few points too, so like I want to get something for that. Oh my god! Look at that! We can just become crab. Yeah, you're also, yes, and druids. Basically in any game that has a druid, that's sort of my go-to, but what can I get? Points? Okay, no, so that's just how I get more of those. Featured packs. Is it an early access pack? So that's the supporter. Well, this is the Kina, whatever. And this is the Lord. None of those looks like it has what I'm looking for. Synthesize footprints. Harvest footprints. Ooh, that would be great for my druid. So if I can't find this cat thing, then it's whatever. Halls of the Dead portal effect. Don't want these suspicious rock things. How do I just get cats that float around me? Why is it so hard to find floating cats? Oh. The crab is creepy and awesome, right? It's crossum. That doesn't make sense. I am so confused. Is there just an all function? Because that would be great. I know I'm not a member of a guild. I want to search. All. Oh, it's for this category though. I don't know how to get these kitties, and I'm kind of sad about it. Whatever, we spent too long. We gotta play a game. But yeah, so, I mean, I grew up, my first games were Super Mario 64 and then Baldur's Gate 1.
Welcome to the camp of the lost.
And this person
stranger.
has kitties.
We survived.
How do I get the
We
kitties?
do not live. I am Una.
Yep.
Something
Sure.
happened out there. I fear this land's sickness.
I don't know what happened out there, but we're going to do
Stay
something
safe
about
if
it.
You can.
Cute girl. Surprised she lived.
I just called her cute, I guess. Wells are used to replenish your life mana and refill your equipped flask. That makes sense. Do I buy it from a guy in the game? That doesn't make much sense to me. I also don't have enough money for anything. Oh, here's my stash. Control left click. Heck yeah. Finn.
Welcome, violent stranger.
I'm not
I am
violent.
Finn, and
You're
I shall
violent.
be your humble provider of useful and diverse objects. If I don't got it, I can get it.
Okay.
You just let me know.
Well, then get me the thing.
None of it's junk. Trust me.
This is not the thing. There's a very specific thing that I want, and you don't have it.
This is a wooden tomb, if you care to see it objectively. We're not quite dead yet, but food supply is dwindling.
That's okay. I'll save your life. I don't know.
He's a devious one. I like him.
Here's the waypoint. Oh! What's happening? Is the flying cats a bonus thing? Like, I imagine it should be in the shop. I did check. Maybe it's something like if you got it from whatever. Yeah, so it's here. Maybe I have it already and I'm just being dumb? Maybe it's on this feature tab, but the feature tab is not working for me for sure. Because there's these. We have this one. Oh, wait a minute. There's more. That doesn't look right. See, none of them look like they add the floating cats. So then there's these sail things. Which again, none of it looks like a floating cats. So the answer is yes, but I don't know how to get it. Ooh, mercenary win? Automatic crossbow for the win. I mean, I want to do druid, to be completely honest with you, little girl. But we can't right now. So we're doing the witch because I a while ago made Sabrina the Italian witch and Path of Exile. So this is her, Sabrina the Italian witch. I'm trying to figure out how to get Mario, my cat who likes to commit war crimes. The mercenary does look fun, but I love shapeshifting. Hi, Dunstan. So I want to be the druid. I can't be the druid right now. It's so sad. So we're being the witch. So I guess I could have been the sorceress, and that would have been great. There we go. I do have skeleton warriors, right? I don't know. The second act town hub is cool as shit. I'm glad you think so. When we get there one day, I'll let you know what I think. Get away from me, Wolf! Get away! Away! I hit the wrong button to command my minion. But they're not protecting me well. Get the fuck away! Holy shit, I'm dying. Yep, Diablo 4. I pretty much stayed as... Oh, you got Diablo 4? We could play that sometime. I did a werebear druid for my first character. And when I was playing with friends, I tried the... Twisting Blades rogue build, which was insane. How do I do anything with you guys? I don't know. It says I can, but I don't know how. G. G, 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 G. So many G's. I think I want to change the command minion button. You stay away from me, you vile imp. That was an imp. That was just a child zombie. Leave me alone. Hey, look. I can have an automatic crossbow as a witch. I didn't even finish Season 1 if I didn't finish Season 1. It was kind of whatever. I think the gameplay itself wasn't terrible, but Blizzard at this point has just... Their monetization's just shit. Did I command? There we go. Definitely commanded them. Come back to life. Bring me back to life. Put on that leather vest. Look, I'm wearing clothes now. I was naked before. Reminds me of the old school 3.5E crossbow, where epic class PC marshals could have something like a 5 attacks per round. I mean, yeah. I know definitely in that edition, like with full attack or whatever, that, yeah. You were basically just attacking the whole time. We can have a makeshift crossbow. How do I change my weapon? They all died. Well, that's not great. I don't want to lose all my minions. Here. Check this out. See, we don't need to be a mercenary. We have a freaking automatic crossbow here. But we're going back. Why is... If I get rid of... What is this thing? Oh, weird. Hold on, I'm testing stuff. If I do that... I have Skeletal Sniper. Why is it not working though? Use with... It should be on any weapon set. That is so weird. Is it just where I have the skill? No, not enough spirit. Ah. The scepter probably gives me enough spirit to actually use it, and that's why I can't. Okay. Well, it was fun, but after beating it, I didn't feel like chasing numbers. That's my biggest issue with Diablo. Diablo was also one of my first games, right? I will put you down. Let's see. Because, like, I don't like endgame, because endgame is just, like, now you're... whatever. You're trying to... just, like, maximize your damage numbers and whatnot, and it's a lot of just, like, min-maxing, tweaking, and... I don't know. That's not my cup of tea. I still haven't beaten Diablo 1. I have beaten 3. On 2, I'm on the expansion. And I am a druid in 2. What other classes do you like? I like most. Rogues are the ones that I play the least. But it's not that I necessarily dislike them. Leave me the fuck alone! I said leave me alone, you freaking rotten wolf. Son of a bitch. Just walking. You're a wizard, Harry! No, I'm a witch! There's a difference. I can make a new skill. Yes. I mean, we could do stuff with the crossbow. But incorrect weapon type. That's fine. We could change weapon types. What is this? Level 6 required. 60 intelligence. Okay. I mean, even this is simpler than the first Path of Exile. Because, oh boy, Path of Exile 1 is complicated. But that's not a bad thing. It's actually nice compared to Diablo like 3, which is very basic. And 4 is even more simple. But Witch Doctor was fun. Yes, I did quite enjoy the Witch Doctor. I started as a wizard, so... And I think I beat the game as a wizard. I played a bit of Crusader, and the Witch Doctor I did quite enjoy. Because it's like you get to do like voodoo and stuff. It's great. Which one do I want? I want to get Spark so I can shoot people with lightning. Check this out. And now... here. And I want... Unearthed I don't actually use a whole lot. Oh, I can set that to... Can I set that to be command my minions in general? I could. We'll do Q for this command gas arrow. That way if I mess up commanding my minions, I at least tell them to shoot an arrow there. What is this? Oh, I need to put my skill point, silly me. Increase +5 to any attribute. Don't mind if I yes. Give me some intelligence, baby. That's also nice. They've done a lot of work. This is great. And I believe Path of Exile 2 will be free to play once it's out of early access. I was getting weird results from the AI when I looked it up. It's like, it's going to be free to play, especially to those who have invested in the first game. It's like, what does that even mean? The first game was free to play. It was just cosmetics and stuff that they charged money for, which is a system that has worked very well for them. Though this game, it looks like they're doing a bit more standard with the monetization. Ew. I already like this spark spell a billion times better. Yup. Yeah, it's hard for me to command my minions and move. Yes. So much lightning. LOL. Yes. You're a wizard. D3. Now, you played that one a lot. Did you like D3 then? Well, I guess if you played it a lot. D3 was... I like Diablo 2 the most, probably, which I know is the most common opinion. But I really enjoyed Diablo 1. It is very different. It's like a horror game. I'm about to die. She set me on fire. That wasn't very nice of her. Ooh, we're getting stuff. Can I... Give me... What? I wasn't paying attention. I didn't realize they were trying to shoot me. That's BS. I was looting. We didn't get the AI we wanted. We got the AI we deserved. Stop chanting over there, you freaking weirdos. Put this on. Yay, now I have an energy shield, which is better for me. Pilgrim vestments. Let's see, that's 28. This is some armor, but less energy shield. I'm good with what we got. I look dope, but let's wear these just for... Oh my god! That's not bad, but I like this a little bit better. You played Diablo 1 on PlayStation, but you didn't beat Diablo. Yeah. There we go. Get out of that inventory screen. This game is sick. Where is some... I don't even know what I'm trying to say. This energy shield is great, and it's probably better for me than armor. Get good! Oh my god. The chat. I cannot hit anything. Wasn't the loot like up here-ish? Did I die and just lose access to it? That would suck. Also, what can I do about the stream and you? What can I do about the stream and you? Can only reserve the one. That's okay. Last night had this dream about you. So the checkpoint's there. Where did the chest go? I want my chest. You frickin' vile hag son of a bitch. Leave me alone. I probably should do this when we're closer. I need to remember that I got that. Motherfucker! How did I mess that? Oh no. I'm already much more survivable just having this new armor on. Well, now we're here. It says that there's a book over here. Where? Oh, right here.
I have received reports of a number of villagers hiding at the Clearfell logging site. Travel there and convey my order to return. Anyone refusing my authority should be considered a traitor and a criminal.
Okay.
Deal with them as you see fit, but bring their bodies back to the manor.
That seems weird to bring them back to the manor. Let's see. I was trying to see where you get the cats, but can't seem to find... Oh, dang. But thank you for looking that up. What's good, nerd? You're a nerd. Taking a smoke break and figure it bounce. PoE's not bad, but you're more of... What's NW? Because when you say that, I think Neverwinter, and I don't think that's what you mean if you're comparing. Because I also like Neverwinter, but that's a bit like apples and oranges. It's like, I don't like this Diablo clone or ARPG game. I like this CRPG game. I don't know. It's not as dramatic. I just sound like a freaking nerd saying it. Yes, I did put him down. Because I'm Sabrino, the Italian witch, who's on a... This is the quest for Mario, my cat, so we can do war crimes together. There is also Giuseppe, but Giuseppe's with me. Giuseppe's the name of all my zombies. And I think there was Steve. I don't frickin' remember. It's been a while. Get the frick away from me, you gosh damn. Kill that hag! I am the witch here, you frickin' bitch. But Path of Exile 2 is great, actually. It's a lot better than the first, and the first I don't think was bad. I never tried it. Oh, you were... Okay, Neverwinter. Neverwinter? I freaking love Neverwinter. Do you mean Neverwinter Nights, or just, like, Neverwinter? The MMO is okay. But yeah, I mean, I like both. If I had to pick, I don't know. Probably Neverwinter. I do like Diablo and stuff, but I always appreciated the depth that you could go into, like Neverwinter and Baldur's Gate, the RPG stuff. But to me, it is very much apples to oranges. I like both for different things. So it's more like what I'm in the mood for. Give me that club. So, okay. So keep the stream going for another 2 hours. There's nothing else going on. Oh my god. You're assuming a lot there, nerd. But you're thinking... I could see New World as well. Why can't I just be a druid? Why is the druid the one that's going to be released later? I only think we get 3 days early access. It's supposed to be released in early access. Maybe it's wrong. I don't want to create a portal to go back to town. Now, I guess my inventory is full. Don't tell me how to play the game. At least not this basic ass shit that I already know. To be fair, they kind of have to assume this might be your first game. Could very well be your first game, or your first, like, survey into this. Yep. I am? I don't really feel like I'm an apex predator. Here we go. I feel like I'm a witch, a wizard. Oh, hi there. What are you? You're a sorceress with a crossbow? That's just awesome that you can do that, because you can't really do that in Diablo 3, especially. And 4, I don't quite remember, but I think the answer is still yes. I mean, my brother, and he got me doing this too. My brother has tactics where he gives his warriors... He gives his warriors... I guess we'll identify this. Ooh, yes, I want that. You go away. How much money? I have 114? That's not enough. That's okay. This gives me time to save up more money. To buy more skill gems, but I'm not sure where to get them. Maybe you have them, Flynn?
None of it's junk.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, he's the gambling place. Okay. He's like Wirt from Diablo.
What have we got?
Fatherhood?
Bad enough I have all these folks to protect. I've been worried sick about my son ever since the Count's men arrested him.
Oh, that
I was
sucks.
hoping you might have seen him when you were in their custody. He's a big lad, but you can't miss him because, well, he's not from around here. I found
Yes.
him washed up on the riverbanks when he was just a child, a Carrowy foundling, perhaps lost by some raiding party. Nobody ever came for him, though. Every day here in Clearfell, I keep my eyes on the river, hoping he'll...
Oh, that's sad, because there was that. He was
Here's
the
what I
warrior.
got.
I think he's dead AF, too. So I wonder, like, this guy's probably, like, story quest and stuff for that warrior. Which is great. D1, you can play any class with any weapon, but not all are equally good for them. I mean, that's true. And Diablo 2, you could also do that, and I would say it's the same thing. It also just depends on your build. But it's true. And then Diablo 3, it's like you couldn't really... And even if you could change your weapon and you could play with a various of them, you were still doing your attack for your class. So it's just like you'd be a wizard throwing... throwing a fireball with your crossbow instead of a wand. Yeah, but on D2 it's far worse. In D1 you could really win the game with any weapon. I gotcha. Yeah, and D2, like, especially since D2 added, like, skill trees for the characters, so... In D1, the differences was in the stats that they had. And... was in the stats. That was really it. And then you learned spells from books. But otherwise than that, they didn't really... Well, there was some abilities, but I think that was added in Hellfire. That might be wrong. It was a while since I've played the original. Because I played the original when it came out, and, like, playing on PC, I do have access to Diablo 1, but it's Diablo 1 with the Hellfire expansion. And I usually play it modded to make it so it runs better on the PC. No! Don't you set me on fire, bitch! You motherfucker! I will kill you, vile hag! You die. My god, this game is awesome. What the fuck? Leave me the fuck alone, wolf! My minions do a shit job keeping me safe. Do better, minions! Or I'll get new Giuseppes. They're all Giuseppe, by the way. That's canon. And I think I might have had, like, Stefano. Yeah, Stefano! Stefano, I think, was my minion. Giuseppe was, I don't know. Mario was my cat that did war crimes. You have to understand, it's been, like, years since I played. This was all from my Elder Scrolls playthrough of Sabrina the Italian Witch. So I think Stefano was my summon. Yes. And Giuseppe was the cat that I rode.
Darkness.
And Mario was
I
my
wouldn't
pet
have it
cat
any
who
other
liked to
way.
do war crimes. So we're on the search for Mario. Giuseppe ran off. I think Giuseppe was a lion. Oh! And for D1, you'd suggest that mod. Copy the file as needed. I think I have that mod. Oh my goodness. Stop hitting me, you mud simulacrum. Oh my god, I'm about to die. I know, I'm fine. Woo! Oh my goodness. This game is awesome. And it does not hold back. Minions! 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 Where are you? Oh my god. Commanding the minions sucks, because this button is not one that I think of often. It's like this. Yeah, now it's working. They could have also all just died. It's probably what happened. See, it's a great mod if you want to experience the original game with a few. Yeah, I have something like that. I might be the... What's it called? HD whatever. Now I'm trying to blank on what I used for the mod. How? Get him with the poison. You're chaos resistant? Well, I don't even use chaos. I am chaos. Yes. I can also change this upgrades a normal item. Okay. And that augments them. Raise shield. That makes logical sense that would give me that. Upgrades a normal item to a magic item. I want to replace this hood. I want to have the thing that gives me energy shield. Though invasion's not terrible. HD graphics in a chest and he changes many options. Okay, I don't remember. I think the one that I have also doesn't have a stash chest. Which is not in the first game, but instead you just threw your stuff on the ground at town. Dunstan, are you going to play this game? I could understand you not wanting to do early access with it. Did you play New World there, Messiah? Do I want to upgrade these? I want better ones. That's what I really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. If you want to be my girlfriend, you gotta play my games. Wait a minute, what? I don't know what I'm saying. You did not. Me neither. It was, yes. No EA for me, but I'll play when it's free. That makes sense to me. There we go. Increase cast speed. That works. I like the sounds of that. Dude, if you want to be my girlfriend, you gotta get with my friends. My friends are gonna call you ugly. But that's the way it is. Look, it's called hazing. And if you can't deal with that, then yeah, we just need to move on. Die, minions. I just really want to play the Druid. I hope it gets that. It's supposed to be an early access. So maybe today? I thought early access was only going to be 3 days. Maybe I'm wrong. I will agree with the developers that making it so the Druid class was available on launch isn't as important as like some other stuff. And like when this game started, there was issues with people being able to play. They spent like $30 at the very least to play the game in early access, and they were being told when they launched the game that they didn't have rights to early access. Oh no! What the heck did I hit? Tab, probably. Ooh. My minions do not live at all. Leave me the frick alone. Unlike if it was an active skill that I could actually cast, I have to wait for them to just come back, and then I can whatever. Could get myself an energy shield. If you want to be my girl. What's this? Yeah, let's do this. I want stronger minions. I want minion life. That's what it looks like. I think it came to the Xbox, but I don't know if I'll play. Or let's see. If what came to New Worlds? Yeah, I wouldn't recommend it. I mean, when it launched, it had all sorts of issues, and the biggest one is they just didn't do the content updates that they needed for it. They didn't fix major issues like with the PvP, which was a big focus in the game. That's a pretty worm to you? Leave me the frick alone! No! What's happening? I hit the wrong buttons. What's happening? Leave me alone! Ouch!
The tail.
Ouch! Oh, this boss sucks! Can I? Nope, I don't have my thing to cast that. Now I do. Get him! Get him, Giuseppe! Mario! Stefano! I don't freaking know what you are anymore. Ouch! Ouch! Heal! Heal! Oh! This boss is insane. It's cool, but holy shit. Die, bitch! Woo!
The tail.
How is the tail still hitting me? He's dead. That made no sense. Since you're seeing this on, what's your favorite Spice Girl? I don't know them. I'm sorry, my friend. I know of them, but I don't really know them all well besides that song. And I don't know that that was the Spice Girls besides, like, what does this do? I do know that is the Spice Girls now, but when I started saying that song, like, back in the day, I didn't per se know that it was the Spice Girls. We can upgrade a gem, too. Okay, well, I want the Skeleton Warrior, I think. That's sort of an important one for me to have in my repertoire. Not just attached to my Septitar. LOL. Isn't there, like, the nice one, the baby girl, or... Yeah. If you tell me what they are, I will tell you what I think is my favorite based on their name. Yeah, let's engrave that. So now we have a level 2 Skeleton Warrior. Oh, okay. And then we can hit G. And then... I'm not the biggest fan of Unearthed anyways. It's not useless. Like, I'll use it when I need to. Now what can I do? Not enough spirit. Probably because I have it on my... Oh, if I do this... Okay. That makes it so I have more of these warriors. Which... I don't know. That seems good to me. Let's focus on that for now. Let's just have a crap ton of these warriors. Heck yeah. Evasion and that's a little bit better for me. What does this do? Place in an empty rune socket. Alright. So that's a change. So before, your skill gems were attached to your weapons as gems. But now you get actual, like, game fun, game easy. It's not terribly hard, but oof. If I remember, it was Posh, Sporty, Scary, Baby. I can't remember the last one. Ginger, I think it was. I'm going... Don't... I don't know. I was going to say don't go Ginger because they don't have souls, but... That's terrible. And in real life, I'll be completely honest. I like red hair a lot. So, I don't even feel that way. Let's see. Now we just have a crap ton of skeleton warriors, and that's pretty neat. I'm down with that. Okay, that becomes a regal. I can't actually put that in any of my weapons. Okay. We good. And we have to go back to town. This is so good. It's sort of like their take on Diablo 4. Much in the same way that, like, Path of Exile 1 was sort of their take on Diablo 2 or 3. It's just great. It is... I don't know. It's better. I do like the skill gem system, and in this it's just easier to work with. You don't have to worry. It's like, okay, this new bow is great, but it doesn't have any green gems, so I'm going to lose my ability. That's really good. But then again, I didn't actually dislike that from the first. I feel like this is just a different take on it, and I appreciate it. And overall, I think this is a better game. Nothing against the first, but this is like that expanded upon and just like with quality of life tweaks and things, so. Yeah, looks good. Ginger. But yeah, do you think you'll play this game, Messiah? It is definitely going to be free to play. And on Xbox. So yeah, I'm going to go... My options were posh, sporty, scary, or baby, or ginger. Yeah, I'm going with ginger. Oh! Racism! Racism! Get away from me, you flesh larva! Oh God, help me. Giuseppe, save me! Let's see. Well, now that we're here, I'm actually... Options, input, let's move, but we can auto input. Oh, and we can change here if we wanted to go to like using the mouse and stuff, more like old school Diablo. I like that they give you both options. Where is my command minion? Direct minions is right here. What can I change that to, though? That is better. Weapon swap is X, but I don't have a second weapon. Okay. I probably would want to keep it there for characters that I use both, right? Oh, wait a minute. I have these buttons that I'm not doing anything with. QERTF. I don't think that's terrible. R might be a little bit weird, so where's my R? Let's change R to T. Wait a minute, T would be bad. Escape. Okay, so T, let's have T be this. And then you can be this. Alright. So now R is as far as out I go. Oh! And that lets me do like... Well, we did RT for that. Yes, I'll give it a try. Yeah, I'm not sure if it's crossplay. I don't have an Xbox, unfortunately. I had PlayStation, I could play with you there. Hopefully it's crossplay. I guess we can look that up. Can you rotate items in your inventory? Can I talk to him? Nope. You just... I was going to say you just have to play Tetris, but you can rotate in Tetris. Who would want that anyways? Your mama? This is single player, right? I like chatting with the chat. It's a great time. What can I use? Temp bound skills. I'll have command minion be R. That's not. Wait a minute. I have a skill on that. Could either be T or F. I'll do F then. Where is it now? Here. Save. Because I can do that. That is much better for me. Still not as easy to like run around and do my shit, but yes, Path of Exile has full crossplay compatibility, meaning you can play with friends. That's dope. Thank you, Dunstan. Dunstan, we should play this game together. Yeah, once it's off early access, I'll definitely play more of this. Ouch. Get him with that spark. Oh my god, I like spark a hell of a lot more than my dinky ass little... This skill is poopy. I mean, it's not terrible, it's just not really my play style. Ouch! And I think this spark does what I like about that, but better. Well, particularly in this enclosed area, right? Because it bounds back and it's doing lots of damage. Spark in the open world wouldn't be doing like this. Jesus. Ouch! Bitch. Where am I? This way. There's a hatchery in here that we got to explore as well. This game is the shit. I'm really taking my witch because the honest truth is it's like the major difference is your like starting stats and where you are in the skill tree, like where you can invest. Otherwise, I'm getting sorcerer skills with the witch and they're very compatible crosswise. So as the sorceress, I could be getting witch skills and whatnot. Which also means I could be doing mercenary stuff with this character, but that's so far removed from their wheelhouse, it'd be hard. Not impossible, just hard. The, like, good thing about it, though, is once you got there, you'd be having, like, a naturally high spell damage, but... So you could combine that way. But, yeah. I do like that you could do that. See, I will play something with shields because I like to roll like a ball. You can do that anyway. Check this out. I'm a ball. Do not look at my panties, chat. That is gross. I can't believe that you would just make my character dodge roll twice so you could check out their panties. Shaking my head. I wonder if like the more dexterous characters have like a cooler dodge animation, and I would be all for that. I liked that from Diablo 3. I can see the appeal of 3, but for me, it's just not dark. I mean, it's not. I don't hate the cartoon style, but I see my brother's point, because 1 and 2 had like horror elements. And that's like lost in 3. And 3's just, its early game is garbage. No offense, especially to people who like it. What I mean by that is, I like RPGs where you build a character and have to make choices with your character, and in 3 you don't do that to the end game. It's just very clear that the end game was the focus. And the end game is great, but I don't really like to mess around with it. 28, so it's the same, but that's lightning resistance versus cold resistance. I don't know which one's better. We'll just stick with the cold for now. I mean lightning. It's like, don't like to roll, but I'll do if I need it. Messiah's like, I'm sorry. I know you really liked 3. I'm not trying to pick on it. 3 is... I see the appeal of 3 more. I just feel like I would like in the beginning to have those choices. You know what I'm saying? No? No? You're going to say no to me? But no, I won't let you say no. Give me this. Why can't I pick up the club? I just want to be part of the club. I want to have nice things. I could wear this helmet. Check it out. Oh my goodness. That's great. I'll wear it. The difference is armor and evasion rating. And the evasion rating's not doing a whole lot for me, to be honest. Now, I agree about D3. Awesome. That's great. Now let's teleport and go back. There's no town portal scrolls, though. I messed my hood already. I think I just look cool with this hood. 8 people watching. I haven't said this at all. I'm a terrible streamer. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. And if you're enjoying Haven't already, show that sub and like button some love. What build a monk? Lots of protein shakes is what builds a monk.
Oh,
Yes.
finally.
Yes, we
Took
did.
down the Devourer, did you? Oh, that's incredible. This is the first real success we... Now, this won't
Heck
cover
yeah.
our debt to you. Not nearly.
No, heck no, it's not going to cover any debts. But
Take a look.
I'll just add it to my tab. So this is level 2. Alright. And more mana. And +1 to all minion skills. This is literally just better for me in every way.
That'll be
I like it when that happens. You're just like, it's an easy choice. It's what I was like doing for my build anyways, but it's better. Yay, we have enough money to afford some things. We could have a bow. That'd be pretty fun. I do actually want to try, like, all the classes in this game I'd be willing to give a shot at some point. And the mercenary, to what a little girl was saying earlier, mercenary does look cool. So, I'm kind of sad that the swashbuckler isn't back, but... Or was it the swashbuckler? There was, like, this thiefy character, which isn't here. And then there was, like, the duelist. Or the... Yeah, I think it was the duelist. But they're here in spirit. Like, the mercenary is this game's equivalent of the duelist. I think. What can I have for armors? I can have this stuff for armors. I think I have the best armor that I can for my character. Well, not necessarily the best, but yeah. Oh, I want, like, the circlet, which it doesn't seem like he sells
Stick to
that.
the cards.
There's also a reason in the first game to, like,
It's junk.
hold on to your scrolls of wisdom. Let's see, Iron Rune. Okay, I want to keep that because that gives me energy shield for later. Bam. And you have 4 tabs? Just natively? My goodness. It's incredible. Alright. Gonna keep you playing. Gonna do some housework for it. Alright. Thank you so much for the lurk there, Messiah. That upgrades it to level 1 with level 1 stuff. Alright. I'll use that for some of this stuff. For you. 6 intelligence. That's freaking incredible. I need 10 for that to be a thing anyways. Augments a new magic item with a new modifier. There we go. Can I dump my gold in here? I guess I just don't have to. On Diablo 2, you should do that if you're not on hardcore, because when you die, you drop your money. What do you have to say about that?
In its own lair.
We have
It's
better chance of
mighty
survival.
brave of you, hero. Now at least we won't starve to death. One less way to die, I guess.
Heck yeah. Friendly?
Oh, Renly's all right. Only man in the village that didn't run me out of town whenever he saw me. Well, maybe it's because he didn't have a daughter to protect.
Oh my goodness. I like how you're bragging
None of
about
it's
that,
junk.
you piece of
Trust
shit.
me.
373 golds. What can I eat? The stuff sells for so little. What the heck? I'd have to get like 100 more gold. Even more than 100. I guess later we'll be able to get that. What the heck are you? Oh, that's an energy shield. Okay.
Farewell, hero.
Yes, farewell. Stop crying at me! This thing's just yelling at me! What did I do? It just hates me for no reason. Where did my uncut skill gems go? Did I sell it?
What have we got? Here's what I got.
It's not here. I thought I just got one.
Stick to the cairns.
Hello.
Did I sell it to you? No.
Later.
I'm confused. Did I put it in my stash? Nope. I thought I just got a skill gem though, but I'm not finding it. Level 3, heck yeah. But that's level 2. If I dump this down by 1, I'd have to dump it down by 2. If I did that, I'd still have the 2 skeleton warriors, but then I could summon a skeleton sniper and I don't know. I like having all my skeleton warriors. I actually kind of like that system. The only thing I don't like about that system is you lose the ability if your minions die. You don't have any way of bringing them back yourself. You have to wait. Gimme. I need a life. We'll go back to the mud barrel. I don't know what we're... I'll talk to Renly for my reward. Okay, going back. I apparently didn't get my reward for something. It's kind of sad that you don't need to juggle town portal scrolls, but to be honest, it wasn't much of a juggle. You just got a crap ton of them and it just became a hassle. So...
How can I help?
Boom! Oh, we did get the gem, we just didn't collect it. That's what happened.
This
Ogrim?
part of Farrell has been a fair home for many an Essamite generation. The clans didn't always get along, but we had to settle our feuds when the Eternals laid their savage boot upon us. We
Yes.
weren't able to take part in the Bloody Flowers Rebellion, but we had our share of conflict with them here.
I actually like the voice acting in this game. It's pretty cool. Goodbye.
Till
Goodbye.
next time.
Let's get me a gem. Wait, what? Oh, this is a support gem, so we get to upgrade our other skills. We don't want to do this one because, again, that's attached to the weapon. But I guess we could just transfer it over to our gem. So they have more life but do even less damage. Oh, that is interesting. So it's either they have more life, or when they would die, they linger for 4 seconds. And if you combined these two, which I think you can, yeah, then they would have more life and linger. That's good. And this is completely different. Let's see. Ooh. So if I spend 100% of my mana on this skill, I gain Arcane Surge. That's an interesting thing. I don't think I'm super for it mechanically speaking. Minion Pack. Support skills remove 100% of your maximum life from a nearby minion unused to deal so I can make it explode my minions. That's great. I think I want to do this, and this last gasp sounds interesting because it's kind of like the meat shield, but it doesn't lower their damage, which is very nice. But that 50% more life might just be a much bigger boon to their survivability. Let's give it a shot. I sort of... And I can just remove this, right? Yep. Super simple. More streamlined than the first game. Alright, now what to do? Travel through Clearfell to Grelwood. Okay. You look dope there, Goobertown. He looks so cool, he's only level 10. He probably has some cosmetics. Resume game. Let's see. Let's go to the map. So, like, this game did get flack. By a lot of people, a lot of praise, which it earned, and the flack was also earned in the sense that people weren't able to get into the early access, like, right off the bat, which is not uncommon, right? It is unfortunately a little too commonplace. But it's also hard, like, these developers were anticipating, probably, that this was going to be successful. And they're hoping for that too, but there's a lot of hype and buzz and so forth. And there's only so much you can do. I mean, even things like Final Fantasy XIV, which there's something with Square Enix where they kind of need to work on their infrastructure with that stuff a little bit. I love 14, but there's stuff like even their like page to subscribe to stuff, which is like, that's how they're monetizing their game, so you think that they would make it nice and easy for you. It's a bit obtuse and hard to figure out, and it's like from the 90s. I don't think it's actually from the 90s, I don't know. But they haven't really done much with it. They even updated it, but they haven't like really changed the feel of it. And it's like, even me, I love 14. I did my subscription by Crystalia because I didn't know if you canceled your subscription like midway through if you would just lose access to playing the game. It wasn't clear about that, which I feel is also partly like a translation error, but it was something that's more akin to like how stuff was translated, again, like the 90s JRPGs or so forth. It's just like dated. What was I even going to? Oh, right, this game. So it's not... It doesn't quite let them off the hook, even though it's commonplace to have like these server errors, and you can only do so much to like accommodate for that. Or, I don't want to say accommodate. It's just, you do get caught by surprise. It's something that happens in the world, so there is that. But it is absolute BS to buy this game and then not be able to play it. They, from what it looks like, fixed it either quickly or let people know how to, like, whatever. I had no issues, so I guess, yeah, they did fix it. Because I was just able to get it on my Steam and launch it up. I think it might have been just errors with how you linked things up. So it might still be a thing. I do believe my Path of Exile account is just linked to my Steam account because this is how I do stuff with Path of Exile. Let's see. I keep hitting M to do the map, but that's not the thing in this game. The Grelwood is right up there, so we're like right there. Ooh. How long have we been playing? We've been playing for only like an hour and a half. Okay. Usually I look at the clock and go like, oh man, it only feels like it's been 10 minutes. Not that I'm not enjoying this. I'm enjoying this thoroughly. But it does feel like I've actually played it for a little bit longer than I have been. Maybe because it's just so intense, so it's like time goes by slowly because I'm like, oh my god! So focused, and then I look at the clock, it's like, it's been 2 seconds. Die, you violence. But no, I'm thoroughly enjoying this game. I am curious about what your starting class actually does impact. I guess it is a lot. It impacts where you start in that skill tree thing, as I mentioned earlier, which is like a lot of your builds and buffs. I said that you could play this class with like the crossbow and whatever. It would be a lot of work, and I feel like you'd still just end up in a place where you're worse than if you just had played the mercenary from the get-go. So, I feel that's how your class impacts. Otherwise, you get the same skills. It just depends on what you use for your skill gems and stuff. I like this spark a hell of a lot more. I use it so much, it is exactly my playstyle. I forgot that I can command my minions with F. Just haven't really needed to. Keep hitting M for the map. Happens. But Ranger gets move speed on the skill tree. Heck yeah. Maybe there's also little stuff like that. I really enjoy the fact that you can have any skills on any class though. The classes still feel unique. You get like cool personalities and stuff with them too. Jeez. This game runs super well. So it's really just that issue which, as far as I can tell, they were very quick about fixing. So there you go. Like all these login issues because people were poking fun. It's like, still better than Diablo 4, it's login simulator. It's the best clicker game. I click on the login button and I hope I can get in. But so like I got in, no issues. I even tested beforehand. Maybe it's the time of day I'm playing too. That always has an impact. But yeah, also no early issues with it saying I didn't have access to the early access. Both things were legitimate complaints. And otherwise than that, the game itself is freaking amazing. I'd say even better than Diablo 4 in ways. I wasn't even a person that hated Diablo 4. But it just doesn't feel as toxic. Diablo 4 also came off like the coattails of their like just really bad monetization that's happening in Blizzard. And it kind of has that. It has like the limited battle passes system, and you have to buy it even though you spent like $100 on the game. At least like $70. And they're charging $30 for cosmetics. And this game is like, yeah, you can pay for early access. But then it's going to be free to play when it's released. Let's actually check for like comparison. For the skins. Oh, I could get Fey Wings? That's like all my money, though. That would be like my 300 coins. But those... the wings do look cool. Oh my goodness. So this would be more points than I have. But let's see. So that's 310 points. What I wanted to see was like how much would an armor set cost, right? So this is 400. You can buy it individually. The total items vial is 540. Is that... what? That's weird, because it says it's 420. Maybe if you buy it as a whole pack. Like, maybe if I hit that? No. Oh, that's a glitch. That's not great. It tells me it's 420, and then when I go to actually buy it, it's like 540. But let's check. So 540 points. Okay. Yeah, that's about a $30 skin right there. That's actually 40... So it's basically as expensive as it was for Diablo 4 skins. But Diablo 4, you also had to spend $100, and here you could get access to the early access for $30, and it will be free to play. I don't know. It's kind of one of those things. This is an online-only game too, so something people don't really think about when they are considering like online games charging you money as you play them is it costs money to keep those things running. So it does make sense in a way to monetize. Like, you know, they have an upkeep up on their part. So I don't fault them for monetizing their game. I kind of want these Spring Fey wings. I'd be able to afford them. Look at that. That looks dope for me. Wonder what it'll look like on my druid, though. That's sort of what I'm more focused on the druid, because when I can play the druid, that's who I'm freaking playing. I'm going to make videos on them. I even had the thumbnail made for them. That's going to be my jam. I like Sabrino, but I love druids. So, there you go. I kind of like that look. The Dark Fey wings are dope as well, but I don't have enough points for them. The Despair wings, which I also don't have enough points for. That's okay. We're not going to get
The
anything.
Grellwood has turned foul. I think I prefer it this way.
I have some points, but I'm kind of like, I don't know. I'm holding off into something. Ooh, that's a werewolf! That's a werewolf! That's freaking cool! I love it. So she just said the Grellwood has turned foul. Hell yeah! It's got freaking werewolves! Oh my god! Yes! I love werewolves. But yeah, so I don't think the shop is like terrible. I think it's about par for course, and that's ultimately how they're monetizing their game. So the big thing is it's a complete game experience that is available for free for people. So they're not really charging for you to like play the game. They're charging you, it's like if you want to support them, then you can get access to these cosmetic things and so forth. It worked really well for them in the first game. So yeah. I'm not even necessarily upset with them charging for like more character slots, because again, servers, right, are not free. Paying the developers to make this game, I want them to like earn their money's worth. I want them to just be able to live their life doing like game design and stuff. I think it's great. So yeah. But it kind of depends how many character slots we get for free. I'm hoping we get 6. 6 is a good number, because then it's like you have room to play around with characters, and I understand like having the limited character slots, because it does take up space on their end or whatever for stuff. I'm curious though, and it's honestly not too expensive. It's like 20 points. Not to just the cash shop is important for games like this though, and I'm kind of showing this game off. It's 20 points, which of course this is par for course, but I'm not a big fan of this system where they the stuff, it's like that's just 20 points for what, where is it? I think it's in the shop. It's account features, right? So an extra character slot, I guess it's 30, but still like your cheapest pack is more than that, so then you end up with extra, and it's whatever. It's par for course in a lot of these free-to-play games, but it's not I'm not a big fan of it monetization-wise, but so it'd be like $5 to get an additional character slot, and then you'd have some extra points. So it's normally 30. We can get some for 20. But if it's normally 30, then yeah, it's about 5 for one character slot, but you'd have extra, so after a while you'd be able to get 2 character slots for that 5. I don't know. Math. It's math that, quite frankly, I'm not going to do right now. I think this upgrade that I have for my minions is honestly for the best. They're very tanky now when they were not before. And that's kind of what I want. For right now, I do have them as the meat shield. And then my sparks is sort of doing the damage. If they can just keep them there so I can hit them with my lightning sparks, then heck yeah. That's a build. As long as I don't encounter anything that's resistant to electricity. But then I have my chaos bolt. But yeah, the sparks is going to be better. Ask Una for help? What?
Who is this that adorns the tree of
What
souls?
happened here?
I can summon her? That's dope. I mean, I guess it makes sense if I have summoning magic. Alright, I'll talk to her.
This shade, is it still alive? Perhaps it can give us the answers we seek. Only the Count's sword has the power to bind souls to the tree like this. We must free it somehow. To release that being from the Tree of Souls, we'll need more than simply cutting his rope. There is a battlefield not far from here that runs red with rust.
I think she's a druid too. So
So
that's cool. We'll have like that connection when we play our druid.
Old magics will
It'd be kind of nice if you could change your gender though, because it would be fun to have a character model like her to do like a female druid. But that's okay. Well, let's see. We can increase their damage or their life. Or we could get the energy shield. And this increases my damage too. Let's give them some more life. They're very tanky, we're just making them more so. Minions deal a 16% increased damage.
protect me.
Can I... How do I go to my skill tree? Oh, it's P. That makes sense. Let's see, what's over here? Oh. But yeah, so the witch starts here, and the other characters would start at different points. Oop. Sup, Taoist? What's up there, you big gamer 9000? I don't know. I honestly do not know what I was about to call you. I think a slut, but I was like, what? What's up, slut? Okay. My mind was torn between slut or Sailor Sue. And I don't know why either one of those crossed my mind. But how's it going there, big gamer? Look at me! I'm a lightning god. I'm like Thor, but a lady. And also I have zombies. I don't have a hammer at all. But I don't need one. Because look at that. Look how much damage that does. It's beautiful. Oh, leave me alone. I have so many skeleton minions too. Damn. And it was out of the... And I was on the corner not too long ago. Oh no. What? What does that mean? I'm chilling doing some cooking. This Path of Exile 2 looks clean. Dude, it does. Did you play the first one? Even if you haven't, I would recommend this, and it's cross-play for one. So you could get on your PlayStation or PC. It's free to play too once it's out of early access. So right now, early access, bare minimum that you'd have to spend to play it is $30, but that gives you early access plus some of the premium currency. Otherwise, yeah, when it's fully released, it's like a full game for free. And then you just buy like cosmetics and shit. Now, you never played this IP. I would recommend. It is great. They have a druid, which I wanted to play today, but unfortunately, it's not out at the moment. It's going to be released during early access, which I don't know what that means, because my understanding was early access was only 30 days. Excuse me, 3 days. Which could just be wrong, but if that's right, they basically have, like, what? 1 day to release the class? 2 at the very least, otherwise it's not in early access. So that would either be today or tomorrow that we get the druid. So maybe early access is just longer than I realized, but the druid is supposed to come in during early access. And once that's out, we're going to be doing some videos, some streams on that, because I wanted to do that, frankly, today, but I couldn't play them. So we're doing Sabrina, the Italian witch, which is a reoccurring character for me. She's on her search for Mario, which is her cat that loves to commit war crimes. I love Sabrina, she's ridiculous. She throws spaghetti sauce at people. She was kicked out of witch school because she threw boiling spaghetti sauce in a wizard's duel. Oh.
What a beautiful monstrosity.
Yep. Ooh! Ouch! Nope, leave me alone. God damn, I fucked up that boss. I mean, it did almost one-tap me though, so I don't know. Other than that, it almost gained one-tapped. We fucked up that boss. We're not using the skeleton sniper because it costs too much, which I guess if we upgraded it, it would cost less, and then we would be able to summon them? Or we could do... We can't get primal yet, it's sad. But, okay, so they've changed this in this game, but not for the worse. I didn't hate it in the first game, but it's more streamlined now. One of the big draws to Path of Exile as like a Diablo clone game is it's got this skill gem system. So you notice here I have this uncut skill gem, which has been added in Path of Exile 2. In Path of Exile 1, your skills were attached to gems. So like they would be red, green, whatever, and then your equipment would have different like slots. So like you could get like this bash attack that would be like a red gem. It didn't matter what character you were, so I could be this witch that I am now, and I could do like this bash attack with a two-handed hammer weapon. Or I could be a warrior and throw fireballs at people. And that's still in this game, but instead of it being attached to the equipment, now it's attached to your character that you have these slots, and you don't have like the red, green, or whatever. It's just you have X amount of slots that you can play with, but it's still the skill gems, and it's still the case that I can be a witch. This is the sorcerer's skill tree. This would be like the warrior stuff. This is like ranger stuff, and I can get it all as my witch character. So that's like really dope. I love that a lot. Big Gamer, when can we do Wild Hearts again? I know we're planning on doing whatever the frick it is tomorrow. It's a game. God Eater. We're planning on doing God Eater tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, next level we'll be able to do these skills. That's awesome. Do I want to upgrade Spell Sniper? It'd be nice if I could actually have a Spell Sniper, but to be honest, this Spark skill, I'm using a whole hell of a lot. Yeah, I'm going to do Spark. It's like sort of my bread and butter along with my Skeleton Warriors. But it would be nice. Maybe we can actually get a Skeleton Sniper. What if we knock that down one? If we got rid of 2 of them, which leaves us with 3, then we can have 1 sniper. Let's do it up. Because that's still 3 warriors. Now it's 3 warriors, 1 sniper, and let's have our thing here. Actually, let's put it here. Let's clear that. It's mouse 4, so I believe it's that one. Alright! Also, are you on Blue Sky? Well, thank you so much. I can shout people's out. Need to remember that. Dunstan for sure. My sweet summer child, who also, he does streaming too. He played a lot of Diablo games. Boom. Dunstan. Big Gamer, I should have you now. Do I have you now? I don't know. We're going to take a quick break because I know if I don't do this now, I'm going to forget to do this. So we're going to go Big Gamer 9000. Boom. Collect first one. Okay, first things first. Boom. I'll shout you out in the chat. Well, actually, because I want to make sure that this works. Nightbot. Bats. Big. I have nothing that is big, so we'll make Big Gamer 9000. Boom. And create. I should do that for my socials too. Big Gamer, could you do me a favor? Do exclamation point Big Gamer 9000. That should shout out your channel. And I do have a Blue Sky. It's a Taoist Dragon, which I need to do stuff. I'll make commands for my socials for like Discord so people can join my Discord, which I'll do that right now. Manually, as long as we're taking this little break to do this anyways. Copy. And then go to YouTube. There. I'm still adding people as well, so no worries at all. Oh snap, okay, yeah, of course. Big Gamer 9000. There you go. And here we are. Let's go to my stream real quick because I'll show what this is going to be. This is going to be my Blue Sky. Hold on. Whoop. So this is... Oh, sorry. That's my Discord if you're not in my Discord. And my Blue Sky is... this. But yes, I actually prefer Blue Sky over Twitter at this point. So that's my Blue Sky. What else was I going to do? Oh, while we're taking this break, I want to say thank you so much everyone watching. I hope that you're enjoying this stream, and if you are and you haven't already, show that sub and like button some love. There we go. Okay, you add you in Blue Sky. Heck yeah. Woohoo! Same. I like it, right? It's just like old school Twitter, which was great for networking and connecting with people outside of your existing friend circle. Twitter's updates since Elon Musk has taken over has actually hurt it in those regards. So it's no longer that great of a platform for what it was good for. My god. I just absolutely slaughtered. But that's sort of like these Diablo-like games in general. Which I don't know. I know there's sort of people saying, we should call it Path of Exile, like or there's this huge controversy. So part of me feels a little bit dirty saying that, because there's this big thing of the Diablo 4 developers are like, oh my goodness, this sucks. Path of Exile's 2 success for us sucks. Which it kind of does. I mean, that's fair. But then they're like, I think, like, the term ARPG can mean a few different things. It could be, like, Souls-likes or whatever. We should just start calling them Diablo-likes or whatever. But, I mean, part of it is hard for me to get out of that, because for the longest time, these games were called, like, Diablo clones or whatever, because it was using that, like, formula that Diablo did, the isometric ARPG, usually point and click to where you're going. This one has an update where you can do WASD movement, which I actually really appreciate. That's what we're doing right now. Allows for like strafing and things. It's great. And it's perfect for this game in particular because there's a dodge roll. But yeah, would you say Path of Exile 1 and 2, from what you've played, is a bit more enjoyable than the Diablo games? Ooh, that's the thing. I don't necessarily enjoy it more than Diablo 1 and 2. I enjoy them. I think they're pretty on par, to be completely honest. I don't enjoy them more in the sense of, I mean, they were revolutionary, those ones, but they also just play very different. They're very retro now, particularly the first. But the first one is great because it's more horror. So it's got more horror elements. And it's actually, to be honest, scary in some spots. But it's scary because it's like that old school design where you know an enemy can kill you. So you go... Yes. Oh. So now I'm fighting this thing. Don't you kill me, lady! I'm better than you! Ah! She got me because I thought I had gotten her. That's okay. Why can't I pick up anything? No! How about yes, you frickin' bitch? There we go. Ooh. Probably want this. In fact, I'm pretty sure I do, because it's only slightly less invasion for an energy shield, and the energy shield's where most of my survivability comes in. That looks cool anyways on my character. Now what else do we have? This brim helmet, which we're not going to wear. And we're out of space, so back to town we go. But yes, in terms... So Diablo 1 is just very different from the other, even Diablo games. So I like it for that. And how... Woo! I went woo because I thought I was having weird lag stuff, but I was just walking into the fireplace. So I was trying to go sideways and I'm going down. Like, what is happening?
What have we got? What would you like?
But it was just me being me, I guess. Sell the things. That is literally my thing, but worse. Wait, no, I got a better one, so yeah.
That'll be useful.
So that is 4 right now, and if I identify it, it's 11. But yes. I wonder if they remastered Diablo 1. I would love that. Never played... As long as they don't do, like, their current monetization stuff. Which, to be fair, with Diablo 2 remastered, they didn't. So, it's a shame, but it's not even just Blizzard. It's sort of just the AAA companies at this point are kind of doing a lot of BS-y stuff. But their Diablo 2 was solid, except what Blizzard's doing that I really don't like is Blizzard's making promises and then it kind of breaks those. So it was my worry with Diablo 4, which I'm not sure if they technically have broken. It's something about their monetization. But with Diablo 2, remastered. And I don't even hate this change, but I feel like it was misleading. They said with Diablo 2 Remastered, it was just going to be remastered. They weren't going to change anything from the base game besides the graphics and make it so it run on newer systems. When it was released, it was just that, but then they quickly did an update, which changed a lot of the skills. Now, I feel like it wasn't a bad change. A lot of those skills, such as like changes that they did to the Druid summoning tree, made it so those builds were more viable. But it's not what they promised. And I feel like it stinks for people because like now you can't really get the old version of the game, especially through like Battle.net. You have to get it through the remastered. So like people who just wanted that old experience are now, it's like, well, you're SOL, but it's just not here now. You better have had a CD and now a CD player, because most computers don't even have that. So it's like you better have it access to it another way, because now it's just this. So I feel that kind of stinks, even though I feel like the changes were for the better. So I feel on that 100. Yeah, I looked at Path of Exile 2 at some point. So many games, they keep releasing stuff, don't they? It's okay, but yeah, I mean, I'd definitely play this with you if you get it. And it's free to play, but I mean, that's not necessarily the issue. It's too much stuff to play. I feel that. Never played it. I will say at the least Diablo 2 Remastered felt way more hardcore and definitely more creepy than the sequels. Absolutely. And Diablo 1 was more so. But I would say it's more so in the sense that Diablo 1 just had, I don't want to say tougher enemies. Diablo 2 had its moments similar to 1. It's just more like 1 was that on steroids, where you'd like run into like a handful of skeletons and you'd be like, 3 enemies! Oh shit! And you're like, oh no! Whereas in Diablo 2 you're like, oh, 10 enemies, whatever. And then it's like 20 enemies, you're like, okay. It's just kind of different in that sense. But Diablo 2, and why I'd say Diablo 2 is my favorite, is Diablo 2 is more like Diablo 1, just expanded upon. If free on Steam, right? Yes. My rig not be able to handle... Oh, wait, not free on Steam. It will be free to play on all the platforms after early access, is my understanding. So it'll be free on PlayStation, but it's $30 right now. I'll be free BG on all. Wait a minute, what? I'll be free on all. Thank you. I don't know why I read that as I'll be free on all. But yes. Yes, so right now it is $30, and that's just for the early access. But yes, once it is fully dropped, it will be free.
Deal.
I mean, they do monetize for their cosmetics, which is how they did the first one. It's not a bad system. I mean, the only power upgrades that you can get here... let's see. Cash shop again. The power upgrades that they have here at the moment, it's not even. You have one, it's just an extra character slot. That's not a power upgrade. And then you have a cursor pack, which is cosmetics. The $30 also, besides early access, does give you 300 points to play around with in the cash shop, which is not nothing, because like 300 points is basically $30. So there you go. Yes, describe my earlier statement, then we'll rip up stuff. Hell yeah. But yeah, Diablo 2 I would say is my favorite. Diablo 3, I can see now. I can see the appeal of it. I do appreciate it more. I just feel it's a bit more focused on its end game, and I just don't really care to do the end game in Diablo games. It becomes very grindy, and it becomes very like, oh, we can make this better, but I like barely do it. Supports any skill that hits enemies, giving a chance to wither enemies on hit. Ooh. Oh, and these support ones we can mix and match, can't we? I think so. So what's this? So, we'll create minions. So yeah, I feel if I'm correct, because this was a thing in the first game, I could drop meat shield here, right? We can! We can make my spell sniper a weak meat shield. But I don't feel like that's the best course of action. Because, like... what am I going to... Here. In that case, though, this menu is a bit misleading. It does tell you when you look at the support gem that it will impact any skill, but, like, I wouldn't have necessarily known that my spell sniper could have taken the skeleton warrior if I didn't, like, pause for a second and read that. But now I do know. And now I know that this... okay, so that would be for his ability. Also on his ability, active ability. That's interesting, because when you go to the menu for building the gem, it like offers you this selection of stuff. Oh man, that's kind of confusing. I was saying that it was streamlined before, but I think it's actually a bit more confusing now. But in the first game, it's because you didn't actually build them, right? What's confusing here is that this build menu is, I don't want to say not accurate, because it is, but it's that these gems are actually broader than this one skill. And it's sort of like you have to look at it. This is clearly just impacting, there's an active component of the spell sniper. And if I wanted to get skill gems that would impact its summon capabilities, I'd actually have to go here. So that's a bit strange. They might want to just tweak this whole thing and just have it be like building the gems not from the particular skills, but from like, these are minion support gems, these are damage support gems, stuff like that. I feel would be a little bit easier to understand. Let's see. So what this support spells you cast yourself. Okay. Right, so I could put that on other things, but at the moment it would be best on my Arcane Surge, because that's the only one that really uses mana. Ooh. 100% more chance to shock things? Well, hell yeah. Oh, so this means that the lightning would pierce enemies, but then do less damage. But it does full damage on the first hit. So it'd do that and just continue on. And could bounce back and hit that enemy again for like 30%. Oh man, that could be great. Let's see. Supports projectile skills and any other skills that chain, causing them to chain an additional time. Which I feel could work for my lightning too. So it'd do less damage, but it has a chance to wither them. What does withering do? Can I look at it? I wish it told me what it could do, or if it told me how I could look at it. It's like, not bad, man. So you said you're going to hit me up on Blue Sky about... What is that game? Wild Hearts? Yeah, that works for me. PlayStation also works for me for messaging people. If that app works for you, fine. Because that will notify me, Blue Sky will notify me, my phone's kind of old and breaking on me. So, I think I'm going to upgrade the Spark. This 100% chance to whatever, too, sounds great. But this chain also sounds like it could be great. Oh, so it chains more often, but then it does less damage? Yeah, then I'll just rock the Pierce. There we go. Yes.
Probably shouldn't do that here.
Why not? I think I should do that here. I do like the character design of the witch too. I like the character design of the sorceress. Okay, perfect. Okay, let's see. What time? 1. When did we start? 11. 11. 1, 2. Okay, so we've been going for 2 hours. We'll keep on going. I think we'll do this for a 3-hour stream, so we'll wrap up at 2-ish. Let's see. And we're going to keep on playing this character. I just want to see something real quick. So we're going to go to login screen. Hopefully this doesn't completely make it so we can't. So go here. Log in. How many characters can we create? We can at least make one more. Oh. I wish it'd tell me. Like, how many slots do I have? That's sort of what I'm interested in. Oh well. We'll find that out later. We at least have the one more slot. I imagine probably 6 or something. So we can make our druid no problem. And I'm not like planning on doing a full playthrough of this game. I'm just mostly like running around. I'm showing off this early access for the witch. And I'm going to be doing stuff with the druid. And to me, it's probably something I'll go back and forth with, but at this point, I'm not planning on doing a full playthrough. Okay. I didn't get rid of my thing. That's great. I didn't even think about that. That's actually a good quality of life feature. That we didn't lose this area. This didn't get, like, regenerated, so we got, like, our loot and stuff. And we didn't lose our teleporting thing, so that's both great. Ooh, those are medium. Yeah, that's worth it. Even, I mean, that's magic. But what's that? Consumes 10 of 65, so it's still just 6 charges. It's just 6.5 as opposed to 6 charges. And yeah, I feel like that's just better. Even if it's not magical, it's probably best to upgrade. That's another cool feature that I forgot about. In Path of Exile, the flasks, the healing potions, the mana potions, they refill. You refill them by fighting enemies, but also you can go to town to refill them. So that's very nice. It's like a charge-based thing, and that way you don't need to carry, like in Diablo 2, you don't need to carry like 10 or 15 potions just to make sure that you have what you need, and that you have to go and buy more. I don't necessarily hate that, though. It's just more old school. These we can identify. No, I just can't use them because I don't have the right stats. We have 649! Great. So now we can actually afford to buy the helmet that we were going to buy earlier. And I just got this new helmet. And we can buy this one. And to be honest, well, that's 12, so it is a much better energy shield, but I don't know. Boots are more important. Boots and gloves. That's a 6 energy shield, so that's more. And gives me a dexterity increase. That's interesting. We have these boots. These boots are made for walking. That is a lot of money. But that gives me a nice energy shield, and evasion rating, and health per second. That's a good use of my money. There we go. Can I get the gloves too? Well, I sure could. Like 3 more energy shield. But I lose the boost to intelligence. I won't bother.
Go well.
Is there a menu that tells me what the stats do in this game? That would be great to know. Boom. I'm assuming intelligence is like spirit, mana, and spell damage. But that may be wrong. As a witch, I went back 1,000,000 for X for the Act 1 boss. I don't know what they're saying with that. Let's see. We got some map over here. What do we need? Oh, we need to find the red veil and the grail wood. Gray wood. It's not gray, it's like Gale? Oh man. Forgot how they pronounced it already. And the red veil, we need to find the obelisk of power. Alright, so I guess we're just exploring. Damn, this looks so good, doesn't it? It looks great. It plays well. And it's just freaking fantastic. Like, people said Path of Exile 1 didn't need a second game. And that's true. Because Path of Exile 1, they just keep updating. And I'm not sure if they're going to stop on it now that they're doing 2. I just don't know. This was originally going to be expansion, but they're like, we're just doing so much new stuff, let's do it as a new game. And it's great. It feels perfectly fine. And in fact, better, because they get to do more tweaks with it being a new game than if they kept it as just Path of Exile 1. Yeah, it looks great. Plays well, you get like dodges. Like I said, I'm doing WA's WASD movement. But you can, and also at any time, if you prefer this, you can go to input and you could change this to, okay, I guess not anytime, but in the main menu, you can change from WASD to point and click to make it more like the old school Diablo. Is there any cooldown on dodges? I believe so. Let's check. So, boom, boom, boom. And I assume that, like, the monk and stuff would have a better dodge than I do. It doesn't look like it. It just looks like it takes a second. It's like, well, I guess the cooldown would be, like, the animation for it, right? And I don't think you have iframes throughout the dodge. In fact, I'm sure. So it's very much about, like, the timing. You might have an iframe when you initially start it. Yes. I would be curious to see how the monk dodges and stuff. Which I guess it could show up. Well, the thumbnail and stuff for this stream is focused on the witch, so I'll probably just stay with the witch for now. But maybe at the very end, when we're about to wrap up, I'll make like a monk or something real quick just to see how that feels. Or a mercenary. I think a mercenary is another dodge character. But the monk is sort of more like melee oriented, so it might have a better dodge than even the mercenary. I don't know. And that's the thing. I would definitely make a handful of characters in this. And it seems like you don't even need to spend a cent on the game to do that. But then, if you want like a really high amount of characters, you can. It's not like the most expensive. I think it's pretty par for course. Yeah, it's not like charging the most, but it's not the least. It's like $5 to get a new character slot. But it's that weird thing where it's like the money pack is more than you need. So it's like it falls in between some money packs and it's like, whatever. And they do that so you buy the next up money pack, which like you'd have to. There's not a money pack that is that amount. And you can strafe with WASD. I think personally, and I like that it's an option, and there might be people like one thing versus the other, and I guess I could see logic for a few things. But I think this game, for me personally, is better designed for the WASD movement. The old school Diablo, like clicking where you're going and so forth stuff, it worked really great, especially for the time. But you lose some things, like particularly with a ranged character. I can strafe. You can't do that with the click where you're going or click to attack thing. But there's some other things that you get with that. because you want to have to do WAS so you can put your hand over the keyboard for like your skills and your potions. So there's a logic to both. But considering we have these dodges, right? I kind of like the WASD. Oh, that person got a super cool crossbow. Fuck me, man. He didn't like it. I get it, though. He's probably shooting for a specific thing he isn't getting it. Oh my god, I am so flippin' powerful. This spark spell is just insane. And it costs like no mana. I'm just like, woo, look at me go, baby. Okay, we leveled up. So we can get more minion life, or we can do damage. Now, if we did that, it would take longer for us to get this, which is even bigger increase and gives the intelligence. We'll just focus on life for now. We can get the other stuff here in a second. I do like, this is a change from the first game, that the attribute increases are not determined by the game itself. Because in the first game, this would be like strength or dex, or probably intelligence because I'm the witch. If you're a character that was a mix of stuff, it would be like strength and dex, kind of spread out throughout. But here it's any attribute, so I get to decide, for me and my build, what's appropriate. So that actually makes it a little bit easier to do what I was saying earlier, and be like a witch with the automatic crossbow. That's a nice change. Ooh, what are you doing over there? See, wow, that skill tree is sick, right? That was right from the first game too, but like just that, but kind of improved upon. It's great. This is a great. This is a great. It really is. I'll definitely be doing more stuff on this too. Particularly while it's like nice and new and fresh. I definitely want to do a lot of stuff.
The roots here have a mind of their own.
Yep.
I'll need to convince them to part for me.
Okay, how do I do that? Do I just have to be a druid? I don't know. Sabrino. Wait a minute. Did I misspell Sabrino? How did I spell Sabrino? How can I check my character? Oh, here we go. Sabrino. No, that's okay. Ooh, here's my stats. How much damage am I doing with that spell? Oh, no. But yes, Sabrino. You need to check out part 1. Yes. And it's free, and it's still awesome. Like, I would be willing to go back to the first game, even having played this one. Though I think, in general, I do like this one a little bit more. Let's see. 10 dex? Well, quarterstaff's probably more of a... Ooh, let's see. Gives me intelligence, but this is the mana. And 1 to all minion skills. Yeah, so I think my current scepter is better. But yeah, like the first part still has stuff, and it has some stuff that I'd say I like a little bit more than this. Well, I don't know. This feels like overall a great improvement. But I would still be willing to play the first one because the first one is great. And that's what I say. I'm the streamer, so I know everything. Those guys are like, what are you doing? Oh, I can make the... Oh. I didn't know that. So that's what was summoning those things. Well, let's see. Where's my skills here? Unearth. Raises spikes of bone from the earth in front of you, damaging enemies. The bones of corpses in our area are ripped out and reassembled into a short-lived bone construct minion that fights for you. I did not know that's why I was getting those things. And I haven't been paying attention enough to realize that the other things I haven't been getting. I thought my skeleton warrior would just resurrect the things around me, and that it's like I was fighting those enemies. But now that I think about it, I haven't been fighting them for a while. And that's also why I wasn't like thinking, oh yeah, it was the unearth skill was summoning those. I don't know how to move the map. I also don't know where I'm going on this map. I guess I need to find the red veil. So I like Unearth a little bit better, but less so as a direct damage spell, and more that I get to summon my minions. That would be great to combine with... Yes! Now that I know that, I can just create a freaking army. Look at this. This is ridiculous. Now lets me do that thing that I was saying that I couldn't do before. So, I was just wrong. Die! Where am I going? The routes are impassable for now. I know that. So I have to do the shade quest, which we're working on. Where is this red veil? Oh, maybe it's down here. Ah! Oh! What's happening? It kind of like skipped for a second. Oh, my face is covering up all my minions. I didn't even think about that. I'm sorry, hold on. Let's do this. I can move this down. There, so now you can see my minions. I'll do like that. That's better for this game. There we go. But I also have part 1 on PlayStation and whatever. So, if you wanted to play that too, I'd be down to play that with you. There, Big Gamer. And anyone else in chat. I haven't said this for a while. This will probably be the last time that I say this in chat. I mean in this stream too.
Death in abundance.
Is if you're enjoying this stream and you haven't already, show that sub and like button some love. I showed earlier in this stream. Well, it wasn't that long ago. I was thinking about relinking them. But I have my Discord and my Blue Sky here. I'm also on Twitter. Also Dallas Dragon there. We're definitely going to be doing more of this. I'm hoping to be able to do the Druid here soon. My God. I just absolutely slaughter. Die. The other thing is, like, you could be a sorceress that also gets minion summoning skills. You could also be a druid and get these minions. Be like this necromancer druid character. There's lots of cross stuff like that. So, like, there's some skills like the bash attack that I was talking with wouldn't work super well with my current build. But I could do a little bit of like a melee magic witch. Get my energy shield up so I have some survivability and run in with like a big hammer and smash things in the face. I like that those are like options. I don't know how like viable that might be or whatever. I don't know. But the fact that you could do it is just great. And you probably could find some stuff that other people would just write off. Let's see. So this does more damage and upgrades my Chaos Bolt. So that's just a yes all around. I just lose the increased cast speed, but that's fine. Do I need to... I didn't have a skill gem for my Chaos Bolt, though. So we're fine. Oh. I see. What? Okay. So I was mentioning earlier that in... Nice. Okay, sounds good. Absolutely. So I was mentioning earlier that in the first game the gems had the different colors, and so that's still here. It's just here in a different extent. So as opposed to like these primary, which in the first game it was for your primary skills, I think support weren't attached to a stat, or maybe they were. They're more attached to the weapon. I mean the skill, which is still kind of is here. But also looks like... Okay. So it's still a thing here, but it's attached to your character as opposed to your weapons have the different slots and whatever, and then the skills, whatever. So here, like, I can only have one strength support, so I can only have this one, because I have, like, what is my strength attribute? 7. Oh, and here it will tell me this stuff. So intelligence... Every one intelligence grants 2 mana. Intelligence does not grant damage to skills or any other benefits except when explicitly stated. Okay, so this is just giving me more mana, so I can actually diversify. Strength is life, so that's actually pretty good, and dexterity is accuracy, which doesn't seem to be super important at the moment, but I might be missing some things. That might be more if I was doing weapon damage. So it's actually would be good for me to do some life. I mean strength. Intelligence is still mostly, even if it's not impacting my damage, it could at some point.
Perhaps this
Yes.
is what we need.
Yeah. Boom. Woo. Yes, come with me, minions. My god, what is this nonsense?
Impudent undead.
And we got this girdle of power? Okay. I thought it was a thing that I could actually wear, but not. So this is 19 energy shield, so I'd lose an invasion. That's okay. How do I look? I kind of like it. I like how this mask looks a little bit better. I feel like it's a little bit more witchy. I could have a shield. It's great. And yeah, you can have 2 weapons loadouts in this game too. Very much Diablo in that way. So you could have like a 2-handed weapon and then like your sword and shield, or you could have like sword and shield and a crossbow or whatever. Which, like I said, my brother actually outfits his warriors with a lot of he gives them crossbows in a lot of games. At least the games that you can do it. They're making that push in video gaming to make it so like your warriors use sword and shield, and then your mages use staffs. And one hand, I get that it's easier for the developers. It also is a very simple way of making sure that the classes fill different roles, but it does feel kind of just sad. Particularly if you've gotten used to like a particular. If you've gotten used to like, oh, I'm going to use like a bow with my fighter or whatever. This is not as good. I finally get boots, and they're worse than the boots that I just bought. But you know what? It means that I didn't waste my money on these boots. To town I go. Don't know how to create a town portal without clicking that. That guy's a mercenary. Mercenary looks a lot of fun too.
Here's
Buy
what I
ourselves.
got.
Okay. We'll buy my junk. Do I still need to... Well, let's check my...
Stick to the cairns.
Okay, so we still need to do a little bit more with this. So we'll put that back. Oh, we can't. Okay, never mind. Let's do that. I don't really care for the accuracy rating. Oh, I gave it an additional one. Okay. Oh, well, that's not what I thought it was. Let's see. Let's do this for you. Bam. More energy shield! I now have 38 more! That's incredible. Look at this. I have 67 shield. Hi, you.
Spirits in the trees be damned.
Yes.
You actually entered the Red Veil and survived. Every Ogham kid knows, if you step 1 foot in there, you'll be skewered and eaten. Well, those kids that are lucky enough to have a mother, that is. How
See.
rusted is the gear? Any of it salvageable? Worth anything? Just, think. As an
What is it?
esteemed member of no clan at all, I had the distinct honor of wandering through the lovely sights of all 4 seasons. For company, it was my pleasure to sup with the outlaws, the deranged, and the unwanted. It won't be like this forever. I'm gonna build my palace someday. You'll ascend a tremendous spiral staircase around an ancient trunk and find, isn't it glorious?
Sounds great.
None of it's junk.
But yes,
Trust me.
the AoE on the electric attack reminds me of that D3 lightning current. Yes, it does. It's very similar, but it is a lot better in this. It wasn't even like necessarily terrible in D3, or even D2 had that. I forget what it's called right now. But it's basically what I'm doing. But here you start off with way more projectiles with that. And the way that they bounce and they move is more reliable. Because, like, the issue with that, though, is intentional Diablo 2. Diablo 2 lightning was the element of chaos. So it could do, like, lots of damage or very little damage. So, like, lightning would frequently be, like, does 1 to 30 damage at, like, level 1 where you had, like, 10 health or whatever. So it's like, oh, that can do insane damage, or it could do like nothing. But the other thing about lightning skills in Diablo 2, which kind of carries through 3 and the other ones, is that they were just very randomized. So like that lightning thing, like at the start you'd like shoot 1 projectile in Diablo 2, and it just kind of launched in the general direction that you're aiming the cursor. So you'd like be aiming right here, and you'd shoot, and the thing would fly up that way, or it'd go that way. Here it's much more consistent with the spark, so it's easy to just do a crap ton of damage. So it's like all that stuff that you just said, or I guess I just said it, but I mean, it's all that stuff that you're talking about in that ability, Big Gamer. Or it's like that ability, but on steroids, is what I'm trying to say. I don't even think I know what I'm trying to say. Oh, I could have a staff, but excuse me. This scepter is definitely witches, and the staff might be for sorceress.
Go make a legend or 2.
I'll make 3 legends, because I'm legendary. D2, I really need to return to it. Start with a druid and got my ass handed to me. And I get you. Thanks for the breakdown. Start with D. I have made so many druids in Diablo 2. That's another one that I could play with you.
Is what we need.
I love Diablo 2. And yes, I started with a druid myself. I've made a bunch of druids. I've made stuff from werebear druids to werewolf. I did a a build to challenge myself, which I took what was considered the worst summoning skill, the Raven, and I tried to make a build around that. So I had what I called my murder build, because you had to murder ravens. He's nice, you have it on PlayStation. Yeah, I have it on PlayStation and PC. You might have it on both if you have it on one. I don't remember. I know that's like got crossplay and stuff on it. Which I know crossplay is different. I think it's cross progression. Now that I say it out loud. It's cross progression, and it's like if you got it on PC, your character and stuff would carry over, but you'd have to buy it. But I do have it on PlayStation, so that's sort of whatever. That belt is great, but it's unidentified, so I can't wear it! What? We're going back to town. Maybe I meant to buy identify scrolls, but forgot about it. But yes, I have it both on PlayStation and PC. And yes, so
How can I help?
the murder build,
Take a look.
actually with the updates that I mentioned earlier, it worked very well in its favor. But
Deal.
do. Rope cuffs. See, probably cross progression and cool. Let's see. So,
Stick to the cairns.
the other part that I did was I was combining the crows because they're not great, but the nice thing about the crows is that it's reliable damage, which I think people kind of just gloss over. It's like the crows can't get hurt by anything, which no other summon has that. So like, especially in higher difficulties when your like summons are being one-tapped by stuff, the crows can't be. So they're just doing their thing, they're doing damage. They can blind basic enemies, which is okay. But against the like bosses, it's mostly like the bosses can't kill them and the crows just go blah, 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 blah. So you're doing like a death by a million pecks. And then I had the werewolf, and then I focused on rabies because rabies was like the strongest poison skill in the game. So like I'd sneak up, I'd bite them, I'd make it so they're poison, and I'm running away as my crows are just like it actually worked pretty well. I wouldn't say it's like
Care to
S
take a
tier
look
or
at
whatever.
mine?
It was fun
I'm
build,
feeling lucky.
which is very important. Where can I get scrolls?
See you.
Neither one of them had scrolls. So Una might have scrolls.
Hello.
Oh, I can disenchant weapons? Oh, destroy the item. Then I wonder why I'd do that. What do you have to say
The
about stuff?
first ones ran wild through the Grellwood of old,
Grell.
hunting and
That makes
brawling
sense.
as they saw fit. It is said that the spirits of the forest would watch them and be entertained. Over time, the forest became the curse
Cool.
upon this.
I wonder if you'll have a special interaction with the druid once I play that. We'll find out. We'll find
your
out on
time.
stream, because I'm definitely coming back to do that. That's 25 gold pieces of thing. Oh, she sells the magic stuff. That makes sense. I could have this energy shield, but discipline. I don't want that. I want my minions. That's what I'm all about. Holy crap. What? So I get rid of the +1 to level, which to me that would still be that. It's just that my sniper would be less level, but allies in my presence would do fire damage. That's actually pretty good. How much does that cost? It's only 200. Yeah, I don't think it's worth buying, but sounds fun. Oh. Oh my god, I could just chug this thing like forever. That's great. How expensive is this? 122? What is this? Used when you take lightning damage from a hit. Oh. Oh. Oh, I guess I put it here, and whenever I take lightning damage, it just makes it so whatever. Oh, that's kind of neat. Let's buy you. Let's buy a handful of you. There we go. And yes, I can afford this, which I feel is better.
A full flask is a defiance of fate.
Yes. Boom. And now I have this. I can chug the crap out of this potion. Mana drain? That's pretty cool. But I like my current one. Oh, lightning bolt. Seems lots of fun. Gotta hit them with that boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. Boom, 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 boom. We have 5 of these, and we have 4 items. Okay. In that case, let's do this. Oh, more life from flask, life regen. And I can just chug even more potions. My goodness, how much does that cost? I don't know. 10%, 5% increased charm chart again. Okay, so 10%. So we're doing 10% less is 16% less. So what that's like 8. So that probably decreases it by another 1 or 2. Just quickly doing math. So that's like 6 charges out of 65. So that gives me at least 10 uses. In theory. That's awesome. Let's get this hermit herb. Ew. That has way more energy shield, but this also has an evasion rating. I want to just see how I look with it on, though. Talk to you in a second, Una. I want to see how pretty I am. Boom. I look like this. That's okay. I like the other outfit better, to be honest. It seems more for my character as well. Oh, that didn't need to be identified, but this does. Alright, and then
Sorry,
so.
I was just... Finn makes fun of my collection.
Don't
I
even
think it's
apologize.
charming. It's beautiful. I accept.
And then buy more. Yeah, we'll just rock with 5, because we'll pick up more when we're out and about. Boom. That's my jam. Oh, Nan, no, you didn't. No, what did I not do? What's your jam? What's your jam? I didn't even know what your jam is. I'm sorry. I missed that message when I said the thing. Well, there's always that latency, so I'm always going to miss it when you say it. My God. I'm not even using, like, regular attacks anymore. I can just cast the spark spell so many times. Get him with a poison arrow. I can poison skeletons? I don't know how that works, but that's awesome. I'm not sure if there's some poisons in real life that target bones. I wouldn't be surprised though. The black guy see. Oh, the boom, boom, boom. All right. You know, to be honest with you, friend, until you brought that up, I had forgotten that I had even done that. That's just your mind goes on autopilot when you're playing. Because people don't realize how much focus it takes to talk and also play the game. Like, people realize how much focus it takes to play the game, but talking takes more focus than people realize. So, my brain definitely goes on an autopilot when I'm playing the game. So it's like I neither talk or play the game as well. Facts. But yeah, the black guys you play on, and the delay ruins correspondence time. Gotta get that boom, boom, boom. Is pretty awesome. Have you heard like old school Black Eyed Peas? From what I heard, Black Eyed Peas, when they like first started. Ooh, 21 armor, 11 energy shield. Some more armor. So I lose the invasion. This makes it so I take a little bit less damage though, so that's always nice when I do get hit. I lose that life regen though, which I have here some. So that's like 4 life regen a second. That's not bad. I think taking the decreased damage though is a little bit more important. I guess we'll find out when we go to town what the game thinks. I don't always like base what gear I keep based on what the game's like. This one's more expensive. But I do kind of gauge that to see what the game thinks is more powerful, you know? Get him! Oh my freaking god!
That voice. He sounds like fun.
No. My character scares me. She's like, ooh, demonic voice of the forest. That sounds like a great time. I mean, if you think so, but I think I'd rather just nope the fuck out of here. Personally. So now we got this rune guard. We can do that. We can get a shield. I could do like a melee weapon and shield for a different set, but I don't know. I'm fine with what I got. I don't really have much of a reason to change to something else, you know? We can get... Oh, this is for... These are for my support gems. The only thing is, I can get 1 dex-based and 1 strength-based. I see. Why can I do this? Isn't that dex-based? Yeah, that's dex. And this is dex. So maybe I can have 2 dex. Dominion Pact. Oh. That's weird. Why can I can't do these ones because I don't have enough dex. Then why can I do, what was it? Conduction. Yeah, that's also dex. But it's like, it's fine here. That might be a glitch. Or it might be that I have... But no, I don't have this other one. Brutality. That's actually incredible. Oh, wait a minute. Probably not bad on the unearthed, but it'd be bad on other ones. That minion instability would be perfect for the unearthed minions, because they would just explode when they die, doing even more damage. No. I'll get conduction. If it'll let me have conduction. Did it? Oh, that's weird. It's like glitch saying that I can do it, but then when I tried to do it, did I just lose that skill gem? I didn't. So I can't actually do conduction, that's a lie. I can always just hold on to it. What does this? I don't know. Though I think I want to do this minion instability. for my unearthed skill. Till this last gasp. What do you think, big gamer? Boom. Yeah. Oh my god. Ooh, more mana regen. As if I didn't have enough mana. It's a big issue though that I had in Diablo 2. Your mana regen's so slow in that. Boom. Haha. Yes, more spell damage, more minion damage, and intelligence. Yes, I do. Which, as I now know, does not impact my damage. But I can have a lot of those mana support gems. So that's a big part of, like, the build. Not that I'm using much of those now, but... Leave me alone! You're trying to make homemade hash browns. Look, there's more important things than your hash browns, which is you decided what I need for my character. I'm kidding. I actually have 2 of these now. Alright, so then I'm going to do this one minion instability. Craft. But I actually don't want it on this one. I want it on unearthed. There we go. Now they'll explode when they're at low life. That's powerful. And hopefully, yeah, it's not still on my skeleton warrior. It says that it's not, but I have trust issues. That's why, like, even when the game auto-saves, I save the game. Give me those minions. This is perfect, though. This is exactly like what an ARPG should be. It's just focused on the action. You get the stats and the buffs. You just, well, not buffs, but like the builds. You do get buffs, but I meant builds. So like you have builds, and it's just high octane action. The only thing, and I still love these Diablo-like games, or this one, and all that stuff. I can see points. I enjoy the crap out of them, but they are kind of repetitive, and there's not much of like a break in energy. So they're like great. I say that I could still like play this for hours or whatnot. We've been playing for 3 hours. I'm not even close to feeling like I'm done. But it's more like the long term. It's like, okay, we've been just busting all these monsters. I feel that in Diablo 3 a little bit more, because Diablo 3 is just an easier game. So I just feel like, well, it's easier in the beginning. So it's like, oh wow, I just killed 1 billion enemies. This, like, it does have the change of pace, because like the bosses and things you have to think and focus on, and like you have the hordes where you just slaughter them effortlessly, which is sort of how these games have been balanced in the past. And I like that. It's great because you have that mix. You feel like a badass, and then you're like, oh, I gotta try, and it's like that back and forth. I just mean like a break and pace, like a regular RPG would have, like you go to town, which you do have that. It's just very simplified where you do your inventory, but like conversations and things, and again you have that, but it's simplified. I think I brought that up and I was like, okay, there are like that breaks in the energy, which are important. It's just here is like very much focused on, okay, it's a break in the energy, let's go back to the game now. For sure, yes. Dude, hell yeah, every game. If it lets me, I try to make 3 different save files. Each save with a 45-minute difference in progression. That is very spot on. I can't say that I am that pinpointed or specific with my stuff. Jay, ooh, I could add you as a friend. I'm doing that right now. Friend, I know you're not in the game, so it won't work, but I don't even know how I can add you. I can't figure it out. I'm the dumb. I need the last rune of power. Okay. Well, where is it? Haven't we just explored this entire area? Maybe it's down here. But yeah, Messiah was in... I think Messiah is still here. They're lurking because they're doing house stuff. Which is...
There's the third.
understandable. I appreciate people just being here. Yes. I have to defeat the Rust King. That sounds scary. Leave me alone! I said leave me alone! Why are you not leaving me alone? Ouch! Ouch! Oh! No! Leave me alone! You freaking big booty bitch! You're an interlooper! I can't run into the water! Why not? That was scary.
Very loud and very dull.
I thought you said that you thought the voice was interesting, and then we encountered the voice, and you're like, he's a dumb bitch. I mean, you're not wrong, I'm just saying. Oh my goodness, it's 2 o'clock already, which is when I said I was going to wrap up, but I don't want to. I don't want to do that thing that I said earlier. It's dumb. I'd rather play forevers. Oh my goodness. It's only 35. It's slightly less energy shield for all this other stuff. So that's a don't mind if I yes. Look how freaking cool I look. Oh my god. Proves the quality of an armor. Yeah. Oh my god. And now it's 1 less energy shield for all this other stuff. Yep. And I just look cool. What about you? Mana and fire resistance. But it's no energy shield. How do I look? I like the look, but I still like this mask. But the mask is nice. The mask is nice, and now I got this unskin. I want to get primal skills. Why can't I get them? Meh. I've got you now, He-Man. That was okay. Why can't I shapeshift, He-Man? Castle Grayskull will be mine. I need to study his voice again. I want to do legitly. What is it called? Why can't I think of words? Ew. That sounds awesome. They can blow up my other minions. Uh-oh. But what was I trying to say? Oh, yeah. Skeletor meets Scooby-Doo in the game. I have a animated that I want to do with that. I still need to do something for 700 subs, which I want to do. That could be something good, but that's like a lot. Oh. Well, part of what happened with that is I broke it during Halloween, which is awesome. And it's like, okay, we can do this. I was so excited. My computer broke And I didn't really have a plan. That's the major thing. And I don't have a plan now. Like, I want to have a plan. I don't know. Frostbolt. Nice. The Ember Full Slide. Congrats and damn. Yeah. You give me an idea. Tell me what I should do for 700 subs. I don't know. But yes, thank you. Quarterstaff. Dagger. Why is dagger skills not on game? This is dumb. No spear. No dagger, no spear, no sword. This is outrage. I want to talk to manager. Bone cage. Raises a rain of bone spikes around you. The spikes are destroyed when enemies touch them, damaging and pinning those enemies. Oh my god! That sounds dope. I could get my skeleton warrior to level 3, which makes it so it costs less. What is this essence drain? Fires a projectile that provides powerful chaos damage over time and debuffs enemies that it hits. Ooh. I really like this spark though. Even more damage. It is incredible. I mean, I probably could have saw that coming from a mile away. Oh, I can hit all gems. I wonder if you can do that for the support gems. Because that makes more sense to me. I don't know what I want to get, though. Like, I could get a new skill. I'm sort of happy with what we got. These arsonists sound like they could be fun. Just do what comes to your heart. It can be a thank you video, at the least, or anything beyond. People tune in for you, and it's a great vibe here. Oh, thank you, man. Whatever you decide, we're all for it. That's true. But part of it, I backed myself in a corner. big gamer, because I did this whole hype thing in October. It's like, if we break 700 subs in October, I'm going to do something extra special, and then we did it, which is great. It's a good problem to have, but I said it as like, oh yeah, I'll come up with something when that time comes. Because I want it to be more than just a thank you video after I said that. Gotcha. Exactly. I'll figure it out. I really just like the Sparks skill though. But these skeleton warriors are sort of my bread and butter. If I upgraded these though, then I could have a little bit more spell snipers. And the warriors are sort of just doing well where they're at. So I don't feel like I need to upgrade that. Well, they did all just die. But like, that guy was pretty mean. He was right meany. These arsonists sound cool, but I also don't really want to blow up my minions accidentally. Well, I guess I wouldn't. Ew. That's pretty awesome. Lots of choices. You know what? I can think about it. Probably should get this one. That way I can throw my spaghetti sauce at people. A vlog to the strip club. Oh my god! I could do that. There used to be a strip club by where I worked. I worked in like the ghetto part of a state that is not ghetto. But that place was crazy. Okay. When I worked at a Dunkin' Donuts, and in my time there we had a car drive into the building. We had a gun pulled out at work. Thankfully not at any of the employees. But yeah, it was pulled out. There was this like fight in the street. And there is this person that showed up. Keep in mind, I'm working like 6 a.m. Person shows up, asks where the nearest liquor store is, and well, we kind of mumbled our way through it because it's not a question we're used to answering, but you know, whatever. And she's like, thank you. I have to fight for custody of my child in a few hours. And I just need to get drunk. And apparently we just had like this flabbergasted look on our faces. And she's like, look, if you knew what he hired for a lawyer, you would be getting drunk too. I was like, I don't know if I would. Well, that's okay. Yeah, it was crazy. I even remember when the car drove into the building, which isn't even the most crazy thing. Well, actually, I have a story for all of them. So when the car drove, I was on my laptop, so I'm doing things on my laptop. And then there's this loud, like, crash sound and a scream. It's the scream that I mostly heard. And there's just, like, dust in the air, which was actually the, like, drywall, but I didn't know that right away. But it's, like, all, like, dusty, and there's, like, ah! I was like, what? And I look over my shoulder, and I just see where there's supposed to be a table, there's now a car. And the person who was at the table is, like, has, like, jumped out of their chair. So I look, and I see that they're fine. I see they're being helped by my coworkers, and that the car's not going anywhere. I was technically off the clock. Not that that would have changed anything if I thought they were in danger or if the car was still moving, but I was like, okay, everything's fine. So I just go back to my laptop. But like, from everyone else's perspective, because that was only like a few seconds, so I was like, oh, like this. My manager picked on me the next day. She's like, I saw the security footage of the car crash, and I saw you just like... And when the gun was pulled out, oh, that was crazy. God damn. So the gun, I first thought like this customer had like a friend show up that they were really excited for. In retrospect, that doesn't make as much sense. So basically, this guy was in line and he was about to buy a coffee or something. I don't know. He had showed up a few times before. He was pretty nice. And then like a person runs in and he's like, dude, you have to go outside like now. It's like, okay, I want this thing. How are people getting this shit? I feel so sad. I wanted the cat so I could have Mario.
I would ask what you...
Yes. Oh, now we got this, which gives me a lot more inventory space.
The tree must bend to my will now.
Yes. I'll bend the tree to my will because I'm an evil character. But yeah, so he runs out and like this other person is like, the layout of the building, there is like this little hallway that separated us from like the inside of the store from the outside, but there is glass so you can see into there. So like this other person goes into the hallway, and the person who was just in line with his friend goes into the hallway. So it's like, oh, it's probably just like his friend or something. It looks like they're talking. And all of a sudden they're like, they're hitting each other. And there's just a gun. It's like, ah, everyone's freaking out but me. I probably should have been. It's a good thing the gun wasn't pulled out at me. But like, there's a... I'm like, oh my goodness, that's not good. And all my coworkers are, ah! They're like ducking under stuff. And I'm like, okay, it's time for me to get out of here. And I kind of just went to the back of the store. I can just be a little too chill sometimes. What am I doing? This one. I hope it does. Oh, and I can upgrade. I forgot. I have the Iron Rune, which I saved just for this, because that's going to 20% increase to all this stuff. So now it's got 44. I have more energy shield than I had before, and all this other stuff. At that point it's like F. Right? Like, what are you going to do? Guns like flying around everywhere. It's like, okay. Well, it was nice being here, I guess.
Take a look.
But here we go. But yeah, all that... Oh, I sold that without identifying it. It's fine. Yeah, so there was a strip club by where that place was. So it was called the Planet Rock. And it had shut down during my time when I was there. I worked at that store 3 years. I think it like probably shut down like my the third year there. Because they had found out that there's a lot of illegal drug stuff going, like a drug dealing going on there. So they shut it down. Oh, good times. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, Una. Una Thurman. Yes. I'll meet you at the Tree of Souls when I feel like it, lady.
But I think it's charming.
Yeah, of course you think it's charming. Strip club in Gotham. Basically. Planet Rock. Ooh, can I give this one a new random? Oh. I think because that's legendary. Okay, so I can't do that. That's fine. I'll do it for that one. Cool. I can upgrade a normal to magical, but I don't need to do that. Oh. Ooh, fire damage. I'm glad that I didn't put that into my armor. I like what I have for it now. I have so much energy shield. How much do I have? I have almost as much shield as I have life. Which makes sense because I'm a wizard. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm a what? A hairy wizard! I can't believe it's like 2 already. We're at 2:15. Thank you everyone for joining in this stream. I appreciate all of you. So, we got this stuff. I can think about my skills later. And definitely, for sure, you have to go? Oh, we're about to call this stream. I was just about to jump on the mercenary or monk just to see how their role was, and that was going to be it. But thank you so much. And yeah, you have a good rest of your day there, BG3. We'll have to talk soon about stuff. Alright, here we go. Character selection. Because now we're going to try the mercenary or monk. We're going to do monk because my feeling is if one of them's going to have fancy dodging, it's the monk.
Just as you have failed in poisoning my subjects against me.
Merc. A character with that name makes sense. Merc. Mernerka. There we go. Woo! Right away, monk! Yes. That's the pagan? I'm a monk. Here we go. Some items grant you specific skills when wielded. There we go.
By the dreamer's will, I have another chance.
There we go. No, they got the same dodge roll, so I guess it's just the one dodge roll. That's a shame. Oh well. How's my punch? My punch sucks. I want my punch to be great. I'm a monk. Yeah.
I would appreciate it.
Give me. Zombie. Oh, here we go. What does this give me? Nothing.
Rest now.
I guess it's just a quarterstaff. Huh. Alright. Well, yep, we're going to call the stream here. So thank you so much, everyone. BG 9000. I'm just so used to saying BG3. Messiah. Dunstan. That's who I saw in chat. But everyone else who joined in just lurked, I appreciate you just this time. I hope you've enjoyed this bit of the Dragon's Treasure. If you haven't already, you show that sub button some love and pretend a like is a mic and drop it. Stay beautiful.